to the players. And man, Dirk, you look at this. It's the first East.
What's up, stream? How y'all doing, man?
We're excited to be here. The league was announced.
So the draft just started up. I'm gonna be reacting to it live because why not? I know Eris, one of my favorite Tekken 7 guys, does this anytime they're broadcasting an event and he's not physically there.
First step was the draft. We ended up going through that one. The players
of course, my guy Dirk is here, no doubt.
Where the scrims and the true grind really began to get to this point. So, I mean, first tournament of the year. This is where you have to show up, trying to make your name for yourself early.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and take a look at the groups here.
Okay,
there are four.
Just gotta set everything up. Hold up.
What do you see here with this group?
I mean, Group A, a lot of people.
Day one people. Day one.
As well, and I think it was another team. People were putting a heavy.
Yo, in the chat. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? What's good, Jonathan, DJ, Jose, Dimitri? Yo, I want you to leave your predictions.
Wizards DG, I definitely think them.
How you got?
Getting jumped, two guys are already gonna have that.
I'm ready for anything, bro. It can go down in flames or be the most lit shit ever, and I'm just gonna be ready for it. What's up, Zaida? Thanks, man. What's up, Loopy? Chucky. Welcome, y'all.
You have Blazer 5. They went on a wrist. They went for one wild walnut. Probably have one of the best combines at that center position.
All right, and this right here, Dirk, is the group of death.
Hey, okay. I just want to make sure everything's straight on the stream.
How does it all shake out?
I mean, you got Mavs. They're going to have the first pick in Dimes. You also have a couple European players who are going to be in
Can you guys hear them correct? Let me turn mine down. Turn my volume down a little bit.
Group D, this is hard to even call that number one. Other ones, you might be able to sit there.
There's going to be games throughout the day, I believe.
I think it's way too close to call.
Until 10 p.m.
We talked about it. 72,000 players were involved, and we are now down to the top 102. The top 102 best players in the NBA 2K.
I don't know who this guy is. I'm curious, though.
Last month,
hey, first ever sponsor on the channel, Justin Armour. Hey, I'm not asking for it, but thanks, Justin. Appreciate it, my guy. When does Kuda play? He's with the Knicks. They show the schedules intermittently, so I'm curious too.
At the NBA 2K League draft in New York City.
Ronnie!
At the NBA 2K League draft in New York City.
And I am super excited for the day, and I want to give a big good luck shout out to the final 102.
I can't wait to see your journey begin in the various towns across America.
The GOAT himself.
Welcome to the NBA 2K League Draft live from Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. History is going to be made here today. 100.
Their audio is kind of out of sync.
By the end of this one, 17 teams are going to be partaking in the beginning of the NBA 2K League season.
With the first pick in the 2018 NBA 2K League Draft, Mavs Gaming selects Artreo Boyd, aka Dimes, from Cleveland, Ohio.
For people that don't know you out there, Dimes, you know, what type of player are the Mavs getting? What type of player are you?
Well, they're definitely getting a leader and a winner. My resume speaks for itself. You know, I won the...
Ah, man, they're starting to get me gassed now.
You know, let's get it, man. Let's do it.
I don't want to set my expectations too high. That's how you're just basically yelling for disappointment at that point.
Legion GC in the second round. How's it feel to get your name off the board?
It's amazing. I can't believe I had to wait so long. I always consider myself like the best center.
Jeff Eisman here with T-Fresh. Now
there was a lot of guys at the draft who said that every team that passed them up is gonna regret passing them up. So these guys have a lot to prove. From what I'm hearing so far, the meta is very different on what they're playing compared to what we play on Pro-Am. These guys can only use builds that you've seen in the Combine, so they can't use a 6'10 pure point forward and run 5 out. And from what I'm hearing, left and right may have told me that there's actually very little 5 out in the league, which I guess is a good thing. I think it'd be boring to watch.
Congrats, man. Thanks.
All those guys looking good.
But here's the thing. So there's 5 different pools, and that means there's gonna be 5 different games going on at any given time. So I'm curious which one they end up broadcasting, or like Call of Duty, if they like divide it into different streams: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Number 4 by Kingsguard Gaming. So first, you went in that top 5. That's what everybody's looking at anytime it comes down to a draft. How do you feel being picked to that one?
It's honestly just a blessing, and it's very humbling just being here, like the atmosphere, the setup. Reality's definitely starting to kick in a lot. I'm so anxious. I can't even put it into words, but to just be picked to such a great organization with the Kings and Kingsguard and Sacramento, what they have to offer, and to be meshed together and put together well with 5 of their guys. Is
Yo, Dirk is killing it, man.
Kind of have your big 3 labeled as soon as that draft went through. You got Colt, you got Tommy, you got yourself.
Hey, Shadow, thank you for the 5, man. He said, who likes Season 4? I literally haven't even had a chance to play it yet. I'm very excited to try it out.
Kingsguard Gaming for everybody back at home.
I definitely, I mean, I'm not the type of guy to go out on a limb and say, oh, we're going to do this and that. Definitely, we're going to be making some noise. I'm not going to make future predictions, but definitely we're going to be one of the more
he's being humble with it.
More entertaining, and definitely see some W's coming our way today.
All right, thank you so much, Moody. Let's go ahead, toss it down to our casters who are going to be leading you guys through all this tip-off action. We got Skull, Scott, and we got Phil at the desk.
Scott O'Gallagher?
That's like our group name here, Skull. But we're so excited. Of course, we got Bucks and Pistons.
I don't know who these guys are, man.
Tipping off this whole thing, but for Phil, we're about.
Yo, I hope they know 2K, yo. I've been saying Dirk would have been that guy, bro.
No doubt, man. It's in New York City, you know, whether you're showing off in the garden, doing some stuff on the street, or right here.
Do you guys know them? Am I the only one who doesn't know them? Maybe I'm tripping. The first game starts.
Here in this tip-off tournament, so these guys are locking in, getting ready to go, and there's something.
I'm not sure. They said 5
teams. Get those nerves out of the way and
what's up, Zay? How you doing, man?
Have an opportunity to show. You know, we've had all this action, all the draft,
Pistons
all
GT
the talk,
versus the Bucks
but
Gaming.
Now we're ready to get things going, and let's go back up to Larry and Dirk to meet these players.
So I'm assuming this is the first game they'll show.
It's going to be time to kick off the NBA 2K League tip-off tournament. We have the away team to start it off. It is going to be Bucks Gaming.
Oh, wow. They're gassing it.
At point guard, it is going to be none other than the veteran himself, the leader for Bucks Gaming, Game 6, Drake. At shooting guard, we have Precision Small Forward, St. Louis to LA. At power forward, King Peroxide, and the big man controlling it down low. It is going to be none other than Larry. Bucks Gaming, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta like that kid named Larry. Love it.
You love it because you got the same name.
The set that they have is pretty dope, guys. Do you see it? It's like a circular set where 5 people are on one side and the other 5 are on the other side.
It's going to be the guys from the 3-1-3.
That shit high-key looks like...
It's all going to start at point guard. I am so far ahead.
That looks like a dreamland setup.
It's going to be the man Rux. Small forward, the man with the veteran leadership. It's going to be Insanity. At the power forward position, highly regarded as one of the best, it is going to be Ramo. And then Joseph the Truth at center. Ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be...
They should like wave their hand or something because I can't tell who's who.
Representing the
you know?
team,
they should be like, yo, that's me when they're calling their name. I'm cheese. They have a mortgage brokerage advertisement on their shirt. What if they got booted? They can't get booted because they're playing on LAN. They're not online. Only way you could boot them is if you unplug the console, you run up on there. So there's not even much space for the audience. There might be like a total of 40 guys there. Which I think is a good fit until they find out like just how potentially lit this is. So this is what I mean. So there's Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, and Group E, right? I think there's 5, or there's 4. So the time slots are the same for each group. The one I think they're gonna show is Bucks versus Pistons, but in every other group, they also have games going on at the same time. It'd be cool if we got to choose, you know? I don't know when the Raptors play, but I wanna watch the Raptors play their game. They have their real names on here. They should have their usernames still, because nobody knows their real names. Except maybe Let's Get It Ramo, because his username is his real name. Deadass, I'm probably better than everyone else. Ethan, you probably not, man. I played against a lot of these guys throughout the year on the PS4 side, and these guys are serious, man. It's not no... I mean, for what it's worth, right? It's not like this game is not as complex as Counter-Strike. But you're not gonna just casually play the game, run up on these guys. Like if you're Elite 4 and under, these guys would probably stomp you by 30 with their eyes closed. Granted, like the meta on 2K is really just 5 out, 5 out. This apparently is different, so we'll see. Yo, in the chat, spam up which team you're rooting for if you have a team. If there's a team in your city, then that's yours. I want to see them in the chat. It's rigged, you know. I knew there was going to be some level of subjectivity. I wouldn't consider it rigged, though. Oh, that's the funniest shit. Y'all funny in the chat, man.
Welcome back here live to the NBA 2K League studios here in beautiful New York City. There you can see the stage.
Okay, let me try something.
Awesome studio, awesome.
Pacers, Wiz, Cavs, Pacers, Bucks, Magic. Yo, I'm hearing some really good things about that Magic team, man. For real.
Dirk, give us a couple of notes, a couple of players we should be looking out for with the Bucks gaming squad.
I think immediately from the Bucks, you can kind of take from what we've seen in the past and just overall who the scorers are going to be. You're going to be looking at Drake and you're going to be looking at Larry. I think that's the two targets for now. The Bucks, you have to try to figure out who's going to step up, be that third option who can take over the scoring load.
All right, Bucks gaming, you got 5 players, 6 total.
There's some diversity in there. I'm sure some of y'all can start bandwagoning once you find out one team is mad OP.
Pick in the 2018 NBA 2K League Draft. Bucks Gaming selects Drake Griffin.
Every Toronto team is trash. Yo, me and you are gonna have a problem if you don't stop talking shit about my Raptors, man.
Huge steal for us. You know, definitely an impact player. Phenomenal point guard.
Good pick on paper, good pick on everything.
Your face cam's in the way, go a little down.
Bucks is
Word.
one of the best teams.
With the 8th pick of the second round, Bucks Gaming selects O'Larry, center from Florida.
Look at Larry, all around commanding of the court, and really can bring a team together.
All right, there we go.
It's the first season we want to set the
Celtics are OP. From what I hear, because I talked to a few players, they're saying that just because like a team's roster might look legit, you don't know.
Sniper at a shooting
and they only really had like 2 weeks of like practice, and some of them didn't. We found out the guy from Germany on the Dallas team literally just got to Dallas like 2 days ago, because like they have a whole visa situation, which by the way, because I'm trying to get my visa, is a very long process. The fact that they were able to get a work visa in like a couple weeks time is mind-blowing.
Last minute addition to the draft. He actually got notification like 2
Usually it
days ago.
takes 3 months minimum.
Pick of the 6th round, Bucks Gaming
The NBA had some plugs, bro, for real. Miami Heat check. Yo, the thing about the Miami Heat is famous enough, knows the most about Pro-Am. You could, he's that guy.
But our hope is to build a good,
Yo, I got a good feeling about the Heat too, man.
Dedicated and serious, and we definitely have those 3 attributes.
I see Swante in the chat still.
These guys
the games are on different days. So from what I understand, this is how the setup works. Today and tomorrow is the pool stages, right? And then whoever makes it out, top 2 in each pool, move on to the next round, and then that's when the elimination begins. So, in fact, I'll pull it up on this monitor and bring it over just to show you guys the pools, for those who haven't seen it.
Who probably will take over the scoring yard, that's going to be Ramo. He's highly regarded as one of the best power forwards that we do have.
They should have usernames beside them for each cam.
This is a guy who made it all the way to New Orleans in NBA 2K17 as well, so we'll see what he's going to be able to bring to the
table. That'd be blessed.
All right, it's all about 8 Mile, the D, Detroit. Let's meet the members.
Jesus, yo, I really hope these casters know 2K, man. Bro, if somebody fucking calls a snatch back, a step back or something like that,
We're on our way
I don't know what I'm going to do, man.
Pick up our guys. Our first guy arrives in about an hour. We're picking up the entire squad today. Draft ended up working out perfectly for everything we needed. We got
it's mad quiet. It's not just a stream. Like they need to up the volume, man.
As well as a small forward who frankly shouldn't have been there, as he should have gone 6th or 7th. And our squad is loaded.
Yo, funny, man. Okay, so I have it. So this is, so see what I'm talking about. Group A, they have a game that starts at 5. Group B, Wizards versus Jazz starts at 5. Group C and D, the Raptors versus Magic starts at 3, but this is on the 3rd. Oh, okay, so it's on different days. Oh, that's blessed.
Hey, 1st and 2nd place.
Oh, that means this tournament goes on for a while, yo.
Every game.
The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th for the group stages, and then it's the knockout tournament. Okay, so that means every game is being played on Alpha. Damn, that's gonna be a lot of streaming, yo. Yo, shout out to the casters who are gonna have to do like 12-hour shifts, like 4 days in a row. 5, including the tournament.
All right, a good job there meeting the guys from
so
Pistons
these two are
GT.
playing
So
first.
let's
I know
get
the Pistons
down to
team pretty well, and I think I don't know one of the guys on the Bucks team, but aside from that, like.
Intel desk courtside, Scott and Phil, guys, take it away.
Appreciate it, Larry, and guys. Well, that's enough of that. We are ready for a little bit of.
What's good, Amari? How you doing, man? E-Money, what's good, yo?
Months here between the Pistons and the Bucks. Start of Group A, 100 grand.
Turn your mic down. Bet.
Top 2 of each group will move on. This is Big time basketball about to kick off here in New York City, Phil.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. All the theatrics to the side. This is what it's all about the gameplay. You know, you said it best. Who's going to be able to come out here and make an impact right away, shake off those nerves? We're about to find out.
Well,
Stream is freezing.
You know,
is it really?
We saw the Pistons. So far ahead is going to have his hands full this afternoon.
All right, yo, chat. Let me know if everything is cool.
Guard. He's a guy that can stutter step. He can ISO. And he's also looking.
Oh wow, the graphics look very different
in the middle there. So if you come off with the help defense, Larry's right there to be able to put it in.
Okay, the Cats there's no basketball at least.
The start of the NBA 2K League is now.
Oh, I don't think it's my stream. I think it's their stream that's lagging.
Drake.
It might.
We'll have it first for the Bucks.
Okay, because I see people in their stream saying lag too. I see the lag on their stream. It's rocking like 20 frames per second.
Here come the Pistons.
They're running broadcast view. Why, 2K? You could have done the 2K cam. Well, I do know why, but oh well.
Question one day: who scored the first bucket?
So there's minimal cheese. You can't speed boost or anything like that. He passed out of shot.
And the Bucks will have their.
You can actually do momentum crossovers, but like a lot of the cheese you might see like top tier teams on Prime doing on the regular, they're trying to remove that stuff from the game, which I don't agree with. I think they should leave it, but it's their call.
Quick and easy, a lot of games today, a lot of action.
Some left stick cheese, bang. Actually, yo, I have to move the thing because it's gonna be in the way of the.
From Drake, obviously starting this thing off right.
You're gonna see a lot of that from the Bucks. Everything going through Drake, but Larry's known to get hot in the middle. Joseph the Truth using the window.
Yeah, the Truth with the shot off the glass.
I talked to Larry for a while after the draft. I was chilling with a couple of the MPBA guys, and Larry's one of the. I think he was second in the draft. He was in the second round. So they are running a 5-out, by the way.
A lot of pressure on the point guards on defense.
Oh yes.
To be able
inside.
To there's Larry working in the paint. Up,
he had a shot still.
Rejected. One on the shot clock. Precision off the front of the rim.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this.
By Bucks Gaming, so just 2-2. Maybe
that's
a timeout, Phil, to sit back, maybe calm the
I'm gonna put it right there. That's a good spot. Usually that's a good spot to put the chat on the 2K cam. I don't know where to put stuff on the broadcast camera. This is new, yo.
Just 2-2. Here in the opening game. 6 games today. Pistons and Bucks right now. We're gonna see Kings and Cavs coming up next.
You said it's freezing?
Slash.
All right, stream, I'm back. I just reduced the bit rate a little bit. I don't know why the bit rate was so high previously. On Facebook, I usually use 4,000 and it's perfect. I had it on like 9,000 or something on YouTube for whatever reason.
That rebound. Fresh 24. Drake will take a 3.
Drake bricked. Didn't he bang a 3 earlier? The score is 2-2. Maybe he stepped in as a 22-foot jump shot. So just refresh the stream and you guys should be straight.
Basketball here early. Rux playing the shooting guard. And knocks down a triple.
Let me just verify.
Nothing but confidence on that shot gets rewarded for.
Yeah, okay.
So it's drafted as a center as Drake tries to answer, and he will.
2K camera will be better. You got to think about it for the advertisers. This is a perfect camera to show off whoever they're going to be promoting in the background on the scorers tables, right? That's the only valid reason to put this on broadcast. Because everybody would agree like 2K cam is better.
Nice. It's the free throw line jumper. So early lead for Pistons GT over.
Wait, where is the league? This is it, man. This is the first game of the league. Drake is doing a lot of left stick cheese, dishing it inside to Larry. Larry's a beast, man. They're gonna have to find a way to give him, push him out the restricted area.
You can tell right now these guys are just trying to find a rhythm there. Nice pick up top. So far ahead, dribbles.
Okay, they're running a play.
A little bit of motion here for the Pistons. Goes baseline. Okay.
And he didn't get the M1. I don't. We'll see. Like by game 3, we'll be able to tell where the sliders are at. Oh, and they have replay cameras, bro. I want this in 2K19, man. Oh my god. Oh man, why don't we have stuff like that?
Rolling and controlling at the point guard today for the Pistons.
All right. Knocks that first one in with ease.
I wish we could see their shot meters. I feel like that's such a vital piece of information.
Those little details are the kind of things I really
that they didn't add. I want to listen. I want to know if you missed a shot because you're horrible at releasing it, or because you just caught bad luck. I want to know if it's green or like it was half bar. You know, that's so vital information. We don't see that though. Left stick cheese. He's falling for it every time. Drake is missing all the shots, though. Jesus.
Ramo able to pull it down.
Oh, man. He might be feeling the pressure. He's on stage. He might be feeling the pressure.
Two-man game at the top of the key.
Let's get it, Ramo. Gets the blow-by animation. Is met with the double. Kicks it back. I don't... If they're using combine players...
And he buries the three.
Do you see why I say what I say in the videos? There's no reason Drake should be missing those shots, especially on good releases, if he just made that.
Larry.
Skill gap, man. It's basic stuff.
Larry down low, 12-9, 2:35.
Come on, we should be honest, bro. That shot shouldn't have dropped. I don't care how well your releases. It was too contested.
Trying to run that.
Someone in the chat already said Drake is a bust. Yeah.
So far ahead.
Oh my God.
The paint kicks it out to Insanity. One of his first touches of the game. Gets it back. Shot clock running down.
Insanity. He was on throwdown.
The window too strong. And Joseph with an offensive rebound. So big in this league. Any second chance opportunities you can get, we'll take.
Absolutely got to maximize.
And Joseph.
Insanity. He was on throwdown.
Maybe got deflected there by Larry.
Precision, man. I heard this guy's the best sharp on 2K.
Precision.
A couple sources told me that.
He'll set it back up.
We'll see, man. Hopefully he can hit his shots. I'm curious what build Drake has, man. I wish we could like check in all this information.
Last was drafted as a shooter. They got him at power forward here in this opening game. As St. Louis
why did he go for reverse?
Out of bounds. He tried to go up and under.
I don't know if they have control of their layup animations and shit. Because like, if you did, then you wouldn't go reverse there. Especially from a comp player.
Here. It was last touched by the Pistons, so blocked.
The commentators keep talking over each other.
They're gonna have to take a long shot here.
I haven't been paying attention to them. Let me stop talking for a second and just pay
attention. Here come the Pistons back the other way with a three-point lead.
Not too many options for the Bucks in that situation. Like you said, had to let it fly.
They're at 10K live viewers. We'll see how high it goes.
With the teams not in the penalty, not.
You might do like the draft numbers. The draft at 20K at the peak. We'll see. I don't know.
Ball on the side. Pistons will have 20. 90 seconds left in the quarter.
He got cut off on the baseline.
Ramo able to get a rebound. Corner three. That one goes up and over the basket. The Bucks will have it.
See, that's the thing, man. They didn't get 2K casters. They got basketball casters. He didn't talk about no leading shot, how it reduced the percentage of him making the shot, how he should have waited and set his feet to increase. Nothing. He just talked about how it went over the backboard, man.
Bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by a triple. Peroxide gets it low to Larry. We watched a lot of their scrimmages.
Yo, chat, who y'all have winning?
They love going down to Larry.
Chat, in the chat, I want y'all to, who do you have winning? Spam it in the chat.
So far ahead, he'll hit a three.
That is a new rim animation.
And the Pistons with their largest lead of the game.
That is new. I've never seen that one.
That could extend.
Did they add animations for the 2K League?
Precision on the break. Thought otherwise with Joseph the Truth. Controlling the paint. Uses the window, though. So 48 seconds left.
2K, man. Everyone in the chat is saying use the 2K cam. Bucks, Pistons.
Running Drake off of so many screens.
I think there's more Pistons in the chat than the Bucks.
In the corner.
But I guess we'll find out, man.
With the floater.
He missed the floater. Jeez.
First bucket.
Oh, you got it. So, when you play on regular 2K Pro-Am, there's more latency because you're playing online and the game servers are trash. But when you're playing on LAN, they should be able to react to stuff way faster than we do online. So I almost have higher expectations for these guys than when I play Comp Pro-Am. If someone's, like, if passes are being made, if you're rotating on defense, all of that should happen a lot quicker. Your expectations should be higher. If people online can rotate faster than you do on LAN, that's almost pathetic.
Had to bite your tongue on that one, Scott.
Whoever gets more points, I'm cheese. I don't know what's up with the sync on my cam. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. It's not off by much anyway.
GT here in the opener. First of 6 games today here in Group A.
Jesus.
Full week.
I keep trying to say, man, 2K is doing the opposite of increasing skills gaps.
And Insanity in and out.
In an attempt to increase the skill gap.
And Joseph the Truth able to step in and get the rebound.
Another tough rebound. This Pistons team fighting.
They didn't talk about limitless range or no. They don't have any badge knowledge, man.
St. Louis
oh my God.
Joseph the Truth. Ball knocked away so far, able to get it. Possession still with the Pistons. Down to Joseph of the Truth.
I feel like in any game, in any sport, in anything I watch, I like the casters or the commentators to have more knowledge than me. When I'm watching TNT, I'm fairly certain that the NBA players and the whatevers, the Chris Webbers, damn, that shit lagging, that they all understand more about basketball than I do. I don't, obviously, I know more about these guys than 2K. It just, I don't know.
They're gonna watch out. Larry will take the jumper, the 18-footer off the mark.
I actually don't know who Joseph the Truth is.
17-13.
A lot of these guys changed their usernames for the 2K League. He's using base 65. Whoa! Do they not have custom releases?
Rux at shooting guard.
I have to ask.
The offensive rebound.
I don't know, because nobody would use base 65 if you can customize base 11 and base 9.
Jams by Joseph the Truth.
Nothing but bully ball right there, man. Take the points, maybe his lunch money too.
They might have the same jump shots we had in the Combine. That's it.
St. Louis to LA now, and we're gonna have a reach in foul. It's gonna be the first on Insanity.
The commentary, no, the commentary is on point. Like if this was an NBA game, like I wouldn't have no complaints. It would just flood. But like when someone pulls from Limitless, you got to talk about a little bit. Like how it's maybe not a good decision. You only have silver, so you probably can't shoot from too far. Stuff like that, you know.
Larry is rolling right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to put my money on somebody,
the team shooting well, right around.
I don't know actually. I haven't seen enough.
Rux.
If I had to take a wild guess, though, I would guess the Pistons.
Grabs the paint, draws the defense, and Insanity.
I know more of the guys on the Pistons, and they're really solid players.
Look to get Insanity involved as much as you can.
He's doing some zigzag cheese kicks inside. He almost pinned it.
And that's what's so tough. You know, you got Drake out front. He's got all kind of skills. His archetype is built.
Damn, he's sweating, yo.
And you're so worried about him going by.
They need to up the air conditioning in there.
He gets to Larry there easy. 21-17 now.
Blow by. They're still running a decent amount of 5 out. Like, look what they're doing right now. They got 4 out and 1 on the elbow.
Who's going to be the third scorer for these
5 out here. This is the offense that Orlando was running in like 2007 when they had like Dwight Howard and JJ Redick and Hedo Turkoglu. Just one big inside and then everybody else spaced the floor to shoot your shots.
Getting down low, you got to watch out for
yeah, Mr. M. Dot. Yeah, it's blessed weather in Toronto right now.
One of the game. 3:05 to go.
Momentum, drive right.
Good team defense.
He's not doing a fantastic job of finding teammates when players collapse. Or maybe like it's just stuff they have to work on, like communication. Wow, that's a good pass. As I say it, long too though.
Good ball movement on the part.
It would be nice if we could see what they see in 2K Cam. It's tough. Nobody plays on broadcast. Yo, in the chat, let me know now if you guys play on broadcast. Let me find out y'all not on 2K Camera in 2018, man.
Sanity looked like he might have had a driving lane there. Will step up and there gets the foul but can't get the bucket. And so he'll head to the line for 2.
I wish they had like name tags for like. I don't know who do we just see there? Does anybody know?
Just again keep extending, make use of all these opportunities.
Hell no, hell no. All right, I'm just wondering. Y'all gonna have to let me know now. You might have to exit the stream if you play on broadcast.
Looks like he's got the
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I have something to admit to you guys, man. Back in 2010, I used to play in broadcast, yo. I'm not afraid to say it. We used to play with my buddies to come over, and we would fight over which camera to use, man. But then I grew up, you know. 2K12 came around, and I adjusted.
Tip-off tournament. 4 groups, 17 teams.
Damn, everybody missed. Oh, he got the rebound. It looked like nobody got the rebound for a second.
Single elimination. See who's going to be a part of that 100 grand.
So 4 out, pick and roll, drive right. They run a wrap in the back, but they kick it inside to Larry. So it's not wildly different than what we've been seeing in regular Prime yet.
Good pump fake.
Oh, he could have went up there.
Kick it out. 3 to shoot.
Drake, no time. Left the corner open. Green light.
Open for the 3. Bang.
Beautiful shot on his part. Again, that clock just winding down. Got to make a play and not disappointing.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying about the casters?
Been dead even.
Anyone who plays, y'all know because you play 2K, that was a green light. You don't get that animation where you pump up like this unless it's a green light. You gotta hype up the green lights, man. It's not no regular 3. He hit a green light. Oh man.
He's got 0 points, 3 rebounds for the number 5 pick. He's a double.
Yo, the play they just ran right there is so fucking fantastic. I need to literally clip this and go back and try that in Pro-Am.
And once again, the Bucks will have it. That's another turnover.
There's times where you'll play comp teams in Pro-Am, and they want to play so fantastic on you that you have to record the thing and just like, how did the fuck? We played Always Open. I even uploaded a video against them, but we played them multiple times. Ankle breaker.
Someone got their ankles broke.
It goes on the court.
So far ahead.
And it was one of those, you gotta just pause it and find out what they did. What's up, Elite Beast? How you doing, man? Pistons racking up those offensive 3 in the keys. What a great steal.
Tomahawk jam.
That's not a tomahawk, man.
Drake gonna lay it down.
Whatever.
See him talking some trash. They're feeling it.
Bucks.
You said my hat looks like I'm trying to select something. This is the Raptors Uprising hat, man. Every time I go to a Raptors Uprising event and I come with a different hat, they're always telling me like, yo, AJ, we'll give you a whole bunch of hats. So I literally at this point, like, I'll just pull up to the Raptor events without a hat, and they'll just bless me with hats. So I'm like, bet.
One of 3 now from downtown.
The Bucks are gonna look to get him going.
What's good, P Nizzle?
That could be their 3rd option.
Who you got? Golden State or New Orleans? Golden State, of course. Ramo in the corner.
Ramo from the corner.
Damn, he butchered his name too. He called him Ramo. That's tough.
Rebound. He says, "Forget about it, Drake. I'm bringing it up."
All right, let's see what they're doing. 4-out pick and roll. He's a shot creator, I assume. Bang.
And a little bit of everything from Drake in this first half. 9.7 assists.
That's part of his build. That's part of his archetype.
Man,
go in there and.
I think the teams did a great job of getting the community involved. If you guys are on Twitter, like designers from the community are like have been hired by teams, Pro-Am players or coaches for these teams that didn't make the league.
They're gonna run it down. A 2 seconds differential.
The one thing they missed is like
missed the bunny point blank at Peroxide at the half.
I'm not gonna lie, the Gasser's got a nice voice to it though, yo. He got me gassed for a shot I knew had a 0% chance of going in. Just by yelling Peroxide. I'm heading to Jurassic Park tonight. Can't wait. Yo, have fun, man. I went there a few times, especially during the playoffs. It gets crazy. Hide the taskbar, please. I actually don't know how to hide the taskbar. I wish I knew how to do that shit. Oh, did it just disappear? Oh, okay. Bless. I mean, I guess I did it by accident. Oh, but when I click on this, it brings it back. So let me try something. Okay, there you. Oh fuck, it's back. Yo, could you guys, if you guys had to tell me how to do it, man. Yo, chat, how y'all feeling about this so far, man? I don't know. Someone just said something about it. Jesus. They're going ham on these guys in the chat. No mercy. Alt enter? I feel like you about to make me close all my shit. Okay, I just did alt enter. Oh. You might have just made that shit up, my guy. Yeah, you. I don't know what the fuck. Whatever, y'all just gonna have to handle it. It's not even a big deal. Low-key, that shit is annoying when I'm trying to watch shit on my own, though. I honestly hope the 2. Wow, Snappy. Why, man? They look like they don't even play basketball. You mean the players? I mean, I don't look like I play basketball either. You don't have to be an athlete to be a 2K player. Not even close. How many of y'all are athletes talking all that shit? Control Alt Delete. See, now I'm not that stupid. That's just the task manager, my guy. That has nothing to do with the task bar. Control W gets rid of the task bar. Marcus, good try, buddy. I'm not that inept with computer technology and shortcut behaviors. That sounds like a useless university course they'd make you take sometimes. I'm an athlete. Look, we got a couple guys pretending to be athletes in the chat. I play, but I'm not an athlete. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they play. I'm sure some of these guys is horrible at basketball. But I bet like half of them could hoop at least, right? You could catch them in the rec dropping some buckets. Is that guy in the middle over 18? I guess he is, man. What's up, Nokia? How you doing, man? I'm a top 50 rank in Alabama. Antonio, are you lying to me or are you really? If you're not lying, shout out to you, bro. That's impressive. Yo, agent, tell your jumper Mike White can't be sniping on the stream. Control Shift QQ. Nah, see, I don't trust none of y'all no more. Listen, man, y'all just gonna have to. Yo,
League Studios here in New York City. It's the halftime show.
I have a surprise for someone who could get all my taskbar applications. You would have to definitely be a YouTuber to guess all of them. What's up, Joshua?
With a 5-point lead, it is 29-24.
Yo, chat. Hey, Hardwood, thank you for showing. I know Hardwood's an athlete. He proved me wrong already. I see you.
I hope you can tell me.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna shut up. I want to hear
That's
this.
the answer right there we go. Bucks Gaming with the very first point.
I was sitting there, I was like trying to figure out, I was like, do I want to watch the game from the big thing or go back this way? And I'm sitting there trying to write down the archetypes and everything like that. But anyway, no, I didn't know who got that one, okay? But now I'm set for the future. So if Scott Cole asked me, because he said, it's like, this can be trivia at some point in time, we can do that.
A lot going on. You look at it, the Pistons GT doing a good job of rebounding. The Bucks right now shooting about 54%. That is the
so this guy looks like a pro.
At the first half.
They got pros, man.
Bucks gaming squad.
They're not messing around.
As expected, in this highlight, you're really just going to see Drake and Larry going to work in this one. Larry doing everything he can.
Yo, 2K, I'm going to say it right now. We need to have that camera in 2K19.
You start to see the
It'll be fantastic.
Back in, and this is what makes Drake such a special player. Getting these baits, tipping the ball, and being able to finish.
And the slow-mo.
The stat line truly shows for the side of Bucks game. As you said, everybody right now who is really taking over in that scoring department, they're shooting over above that 50%. You have 7 assists from Drake. You also have that scoring coming in. Larry, he's doing exactly what you expected to. Just have being out rebounded by 3, but it's not.
Larry's having a nice game still.
Right there as well. From the side
yo, Ramo's 0 for 4, yo. Damn.
He's kind of a guy. He's somebody who can take over. 0 for 4 right now. 0 for 3 when it comes down. But I think one of the X factor for this Pistons GT team, it's going to be I'm so far ahead. He was their sleeper pick. I remember at the draft for him, who was right behind me. He sat there and said to me, he's like, this is the sleeper pick. This is the guy who can do
that. Cam's in 2K18 is called Drive. No, but it's nice to get a camera and go into specific areas and get angles and shit.
If you're a Pistons GT, you want to keep rebounding the ball. Let's go downstairs to the casters and the Intel desk and join Scott and Phil. Guys, pick it up at the third quarter.
Appreciate it. Good game thus far. And for Phil, it was really the Bucks winning that second quarter 16-9.
Well, I thought I heard some
excellent shooting.
That was the whole first half. I don't know. That kind of flew by.
If I'm the Pistons, I'm not too discouraged even by a slight deficit like that. You got to keep in mind again.
Why is the 2K cam better? Because let's say you're on a fast break, you can't see anything in front of you on the broadcast camera. Plus, you don't get a good idea of perception on the broadcast camera. They'll throw a lot of turnovers because even though it looks like you have a pass, like just the camera angle gives you the wrong depth perception.
As you can see him working in the paint, it's going to have an
so sometimes it's just, I don't know. 2K Cam is just the most simple and best camera to use. The only problem with 2K Cam is when you get a rebound and the camera flips, you have to flip with it. That's the only problem with it. But aside from that, it fixes all the problems with broadcast. Everybody's going to be yelling 2K view.
That's the interesting thing. You wanted to know how...
At least last year when they did Road to the All-Star game, they had Scott O'Gallagher and LD2K. They're not as professional and as polished as these guys, but they understand, they developed the game. They understand 2K. And so it was good to hear him talk about green lights and all the stuff you'd expect a 2K guy to have some knowledge about.
It's going to be the first on Peroxide, team second.
The guy set a screen. Oh man!
Taken away by St. Louis, and Drake will
see that was actually Ramo's fault for making that pass.
Drake.
It's stuff like that you'd want to hear about.
We got the double team. You got the cutter on the baseline.
That's an incredibly even that was a risky pass. Larry, midi.
The big fella can't knock it down.
Not quite rebound back to the Pistons.
Man, everybody in the chat is saying 2K now. Jesus.
Finds Joseph the truth.
Are you gonna get a copyright strike? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody might hit me up and say stop doing this, and then I might have to stop. I don't know. I watch Tekken 7 streams, and I usually don't watch the streams. I watch Eris, he sometimes commentates the games, but he's a big creator in this space. I'll just watch his streams. Honestly, I prefer it. And he doesn't have any problems, but that's Tekken. Tekken is a lot more casual. Tekken, they don't care about a professional look as much as they care about, they literally get tryhards in there to commentate the games that know everything from frame data. It's the best. And they're incredibly exciting to listen to. Base 65 right there.
He's now 0 for 5 from the field for the number 5 pick for the Pistons.
So I'm going to give Ramo a break and a lot of the shooters for... That's a clear path. How is that not a clear path?
It's going to be the second on Larry. Team third.
Switching from when we hitting a million. Hey, whenever we hit it, man. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Harwood? Thank you for showing love, man. Hopefully, I'm going to boot up the dashboard in a second so I can catch all of them in case I miss any donations. I appreciate that, man.
Cold shooting right now for both teams.
When you switch from playing Park to Pro-Am, or even Pro-Am to my career, the shooting is so different. So they got practice, of course, like they've been playing LAN for the last couple weeks, but I'm going to give players a break on this first tournament for shooting bad. But after this first tournament, if you're still shooting bad, then you're just bugging, right? You won't have to deal with variable latency, no server issues.
Saw that in the second scrim yesterday. Off air with the Bucks.
Space it.
Really found their team defense. And the Pistons are just going to
call
timeout. Maybe thought
say word they have timeouts in the game.
Was coming and they want to talk things over.
What's up, Rocket Mike? How you doing, man? Are they playing PS4, Xbox? They're playing on PC.
Put those headsets on, those HyperX headsets.
Also, if you guys remember, if you guys played the Combine, I think from what I've seen so far, it looks like they're playing Combine sliders. They're not playing regular Pro-Am sliders, so shots are more difficult to hit, which in turn reduces the skills gap we talked about in playing videos.
In-game coaching, in the NBA, just laying on the side.
Weighing on those sliders. They need signature animations. I'm actually gonna ask because I have to ask and find out if they have access to change their animations. I don't know if they do.
Remaining for both teams.
Because I assume a lot of them would have the hippity hop animations, but I'm not seeing any hippity hop action anywhere.
That was 2 free throws.
It's so much more fun to watch ISO this year. It's not cheese. It's defendable this year.
3 rebounds, 0 for 5 from
like, do you guys remember the video I dropped months ago of the walking bucket guy?
But even with his struggles, man, again, that's
so entertaining. It's such a challenge to defend, but it's possible. It's not like previous years where you couldn't defend it.
That's what they need.
Shout out to the Insanity. It was a good cut. It's a close-ass game, man.
Went up to the 12th floor and dropped them off on the 9th. 1-point game now.
Someone's at the door.
Drake into the paint. Well out of Larry's range. Try to work it around.
Do I get the door? Y'all want me to get? I'll get the door. The commentators are so boring. I agree. Pay attention to the commentators. I'm going to get the door. I'll be back in a second.
So far ahead now. Gets by Drake. Seen them run this set several times. Haven't got a good look out of it yet. A nice job laying it in.
Yeah, really solid penetration.
And maybe Ramo's got to do a bit more of that. I know he's trying to work within the offense as Drake finger rolls and lays it in. 34-30 now.
Drake has been sensational for this Bucks squad.
11 points, 7 assists. Well on his way to a double-double. Insanity. Stop the mark from the elbow. 2:30 to go.
Come back here and clean it.
We got 6 games today. This is just the first.
Absolutely.
Drake misses.
It's so important that you highlight that.
This Popeyes do delivery? No, man. Popeyes is actually they do here.
Very important.
And that's going to be goaltending on.
What I missed, Stream?
So count the bucket for I'm so far ahead.
What's up?
He's now got 12.
I don't know how to say your name,
So far
man.
ahead is leading all scorers. That's something I wouldn't have said coming in.
Guys, in the chat, rate the commentators out of 10. Don't be overly harsh or overly nice. Let's just be honest here.
It's a guy that's great on ball defense. And really, let's be honest with you. You can see him right there. Had a great combine.
That guy's chewing the soul out his gum.
Put that into some production here in the first game. 2-point game. Bucks with the lead in the ball. Drake to precision. Little space.
Pull up. Base 8. Money.
Centers protecting that rim.
I don't know, man. The Bucks are looking clean.
Nice jumper making it 36-32.
The couple 3-point shots that, damn, I'm seeing some harsh ratings.
Pistons trying to get back.
The commentators have basketball IQ, not 2K IQ. 5, lack of gaming experience.
Looking to make a run.
32 out of 7. Justin, I don't think you know how ratings work, man.
It's just the team defense is phenomenal right now.
It's been a lot of.
That is a fantastic off-ball screen.
Contain that number 5 pick, Ramo.
Leading shot.
Great offensive rebound from Insanity. And still loose. The hustle.
Damn.
That's going to go to the Pistons.
No, that's not what you want to see. 2K IQ. Horrible decision to click square because it would have went out of bounds. You don't dive when it's that close.
0 for 5 from downtown.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier for me in hindsight to look back and see what the good decision is. Obviously, when you're playing, like you have a lot less time to make decisions. Can't, you know, hit him on that.
Get it back with 1:15.
Look at the guys in the background. The crowd. They should have a crowd cam every once in a while. Flip to the crowd cam, man. Adam said these are the best 2K players, LMAO. I've played against plenty of the guys on the PS4 side that are competition, some of which, in fact, some of the guys on my team made it in the league. They, trust me, it's weird because when you watch games like Counter-Strike,
shot for precision. Wow.
That was limitless range. Like, it comes across and you know they're skilled, you can see they're skilled off rip and it's very impressive. On 2K, even if someone's really skilled, it's very hard to see it. It's because the game doesn't really care about individual talents as much as it does about team, chemistry, and talent. You see what I'm saying? The guys here are nice. I don't know all of them. I know like 8 of the guys here. 2 of them I don't know.
So far ahead. Second team foul.
Plus, like, they removed all the hippity-hop stuff, like, all the stuff that would individualize a player. And they made every player look the same, which we'll see if it's better or worse, but
30 seconds to go in the quarter.
I don't think it'll, whatever, we'll find out.
Not to Peroxide, who's playing the 4.
Like, I know who Drake is. Left stick cheese.
That's too much space.
Long 2 though.
Can't get it to go. Rebound Insanity. 4th rebound of the game.
How much VC does it cost to watch the stream?
Rebounds for Insanity. Pistons still trail by 4. Looking for the final shot of the quarter.
Need to make this possession count.
2-man game. Nope, they'll wave him away.
They doubled.
The double
trap.
Comes.
Oh, it didn't work. Ramo's open. He finally hit.
And
1 for 6.
And they needed that out of him. Good way to maybe set some tempo and just get him to wake up, you know.
Yo, it is the 4th quarter. I didn't know they were playing 6-minute quarters, so I guess it is like the combine. Basically, like everything seems identical so far.
Today, we're just rocking and rolling through them.
Damn, how did he pick that?
Up ahead is so far, and he lays it out the window, and it's good.
Money.
And the Pistons, just like that, retake the lead. Drake now behind the back. Tempo picking up.
Drake does a good job of just like
St. Louis still
flying around without turning the ball over.
He's got 2 steals, but no rebounds.
Like he just roams until he finds an opening.
And he was fouled. They're going to get over the back, so not on the shot.
What's up, TQ? How's it going, man?
Back down in the paint.
The announcer from Madden, they got him on 2K. Is that where he's from?
That was the 4th foul, I believe.
He has a good commentating voice.
Keep an eye out for that.
He'll get me hyped about shots I know aren't going to hit. Like wildly content. I'm like, why am I getting hyped about this shot? But he'll be like, from 3! That was a good take there.
So far ahead.
Both teams under 40 in the 4th. Yo, BK, some comp games are just going to be like that, man, even in regular Pro-Am. You'll have the high-scoring games, but you'll also have the very low-scoring games. But these are 6-minute quarters, so you're right. Maybe it should be a little bit higher.
13 points now for Drake. This is the tempo we expected to see. These teams have really slowed it down in the early going. Careful in the half-court set. Ramo gets it out to Joseph the Truth.
Damn!
Get it out of here, my friend.
And it, wow.
And precision. Transition,
Larry.
And it's 40-39, Bucks. Take a 1-point lead. Nice transition offense for the Bucks.
Yeah, pass, then off the glass. Simple but effective.
Yo, would you guys be gassed if they just started to play Fortnite on the screen?
They're going to take a timeout here for the Pistons.
Hey, Game Troll, thank you, man. It's been a pretty solid day, a productive day so far.
Really nobody open.
Imagine VC being turned into Ronnie Bucks.
We thought we'd see in the league. back and forth once these teams get settled in.
He also trolls, man.
So far, loving the tempo here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think you said it best, Scott. It's all about once, you know, they start to develop that rhythm and really, you know, shake any of those pending nerves that could have been with them coming.
I think they're trying to make the 2K League too much like a real NBA game.
I'm sure it's only
and the only reason why I guess they want to do that is because it appeals to casual fans. But I don't think they should try and appeal to casual fans. I think they should do the opposite.
Shooting thus far. Really, the shooting starting to come up a little bit for the Pistons as they struggled.
Well, despite that tough defense,
Larry,
the reason the Pistons have been able to stay in this game, you know, is really because
commentators been gassed about layups, yo. I'm not gonna lie. If I was casting this and I seen a green light, shit. Yeah, listen, I'm not holding back, man. I'm yelling green into the mic. It'd be cool to see the shot meters. White, or like Swante, just yell your whites really loud.
I'm sure Larry's got that on his cue card.
Insanity up top. He could have just did some left stick cheese.
4 to shoot.
He almost turned it over there.
Gotta go. And Joseph the Truth.
Oh, I can't believe that went in. They didn't deserve to get a bucket there. That was a horrible possession.
For both these teams.
Hey, Josh, thank you for Hall of Fame Obese, man. Yo, Josh, man, you had to donate to say some shit like that, bro.
This game really coming down. Nobody is able to gain a decisive advantage.
Drake to the corner.
Yo, YouTube demonetized the soul out of my last video right when it launched, and I appealed it, and they said, nah, that shit is it's the first time I got to censor swearing now.
Brady's rocking green because that was nothing but a money shot.
4-out pick and roll, off-ball screen. Yo, the Bucks are doing a horrible job of just picking up on simple off-ball screens. You're playing on land. You have to call that out and get a rotation. They're not doing anything. They're just leaving it. Come on, man.
1-point game now. Things
do mock commentary. Yeah, actually, you know what? If the game gets close, fuck it. Afterwards. White. That's Swante, man. That's almost a turnover. Left stick cheese.
Has the elevation there.
If you guys follow my Facebook streams, I do a lot of mock commentary on Facebook when I'm playing Fortnite and I die. If the guy who killed me is ass, I usually just clown around and cast the rest of his game for no reason.
Larry's a guy that can put up 25, 30 points. He's only got 12 thus far. Of course, Ramos struggling as well. He's got 7, 4 rebounds.
I think I've only seen 1 green light animation so far this game. Damn, he should not have jumped. Oh, he still came in for the rebound.
Can't get it to go down. Ball still loose. Larry able to get the outlet pass out to Drake. Skips it.
That's a fantastic pass. Pull up! Come on!
Precision. And the Bucks will finally set it up. And we're going to have a defensive 3 seconds on the Pistons.
Yo, this is the first game ever of the 2K League. There's a lot of pressure on these guys to win, man. Really close game. Imagine being in their position right now.
3-point game here. Again, in the opener.
So, Precision will knock down the first.
You do your own commentary. You usually need one person to tag with you on commentary. It's a lot of work to talk that long by yourself.
Throughout this fourth, I mean, you've only seen, you know, it be separated by
when it reaches like 45 seconds.
And no one gaining that big advantage. It's down the stretch. Who's going to take over?
But all the exciting stuff is not there. You can't talk about the greens because you don't know it unless they hit the animation. No hippity hop action. No momentum crossover behind the backs. What else? What else do we do in 2K that's super cheesy?
Got to keep matching.
I don't know.
Punch for punch, blow for blow here. Trailing by 2. You're going to have 14 on the shot clock.
They're mocking the fat guy. Yo, what is wrong with the 2K community, yo? Why y'all pretending like, yo, it be fat people in the chat mocking the fat guy? I'm like, you're not fat?
That's sort of the 3-headed monster right now for the Bucks. You got
why you don't compete? It take too much time. These guys apparently are doing 9-hour days, man. I don't have 9 hours in my day. Or do I want to? I also don't want to live somewhere else.
Precision. Don't know a lot about him as a number 44
for 3 months before I had to go back.
Catch and shoot guy. Been playing since 2K13, so you know he's got you know, a lot of experience.
I'm big bone. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I used to use that shit when I was younger. I used to tell people that, but I'm not fat. I'm just big bone.
You're looking to show up. He's not disappointed.
9 hours, damn, that's tough. I don't know what they do for the 9 hours, but apparently they have 9-hour days.
In favor of the Pistons. 23-10 difference.
Damn.
Is anyone rebounding?
The power forwards are breaking it up. Peroxide 2 for 7, Ramos 2 for 8.
They've been able to knock down a couple triples here, but how about
look at the three-point shooting? 5 for 16 on the Bucks. 5 for 12 on the Pistons.
Big 11 points. Another 11
no
points.
snatchbacks. Yo, did you play the combine? They don't have the optimum animations to do easy snatchbacks.
I mean, they've been shooting from all over the place.
So they almost nerfed snatchbacks by accident.
To like the tempo of the game, the Bucks.
You don't see it much, right? I don't think I've seen one snatchback all game.
Them play that half-court defense.
You went 0 for 3
defense by the Bucks in this one.
Ethan, man. 0 for 3.
So we got 2:16 to go. We'll step away a little TV timeout when we come back.
A little TV timeout.
More NBA 2K League.
A TV timeout. What? Did he say a TV timeout? A Sea of Thieves ad. Say word, 2K got Sea of Thieves money. This is not a Twitch ad. Well, this is a Twitch ad. Never mind. I'm kind of excited to see the Cavs and the Kings play. They both have really decent teams. This is a tough bracket. This pool right here. I'm curious who's gonna make it out, man. If I had to pick one, I might be rolling with the Cavs. But who knows, man? Donation. Oh, man. You got a $5 donut, $2. I got an idea for that million. Yo, Hardwood, do you have a Twitter? Hit me up on Twitter, bro. I'll DM you. Or if you have a Skype or something like that, we'll link up, man. TQ React said, imagine the PS2 game, backyard basketball coming back. Bro, I'm telling you, these playground games are coming back. These street games. There's a reason Playgrounds 2 is coming out. They made so much money, Playgrounds 1, they said, yo, we won seconds. Thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it. Raptors winning tonight. Yo, you talking about real life or in the league? They're not playing in the league today. I think they're playing tomorrow. But in real life, indeed, they are winning. $1 million Popeyes challenge. Guys, fantastic story. I was at Playlist Live 2 days ago. I was meeting a whole bunch of people. One guy in specific. He is a fast food review channel. Listen, he was the coolest fucking guy in that whole event. He was so fun to talk to. And like, I had to ask him questions like, yo, what do you think about Popeyes and shit? And we're talking about YouTube for a while. And like, I learned a lot from him. Just about like, he's like, yo, I don't even stress no more. Like, I just do this, this, and this. He was a really cool guy. I forgot what the channel of his name was. He was like, yo, I was the first ever fast food review channel. And he said like McDonald's flies him out to events. I was like, yo, I want to get flown out by Popeyes when they release some new chicken, man. That is a fantastic job to have.
2:16 to go. Pistons fighting in this one with a 2-point lead over Bucks Gaming.
Dame drops.
Called a timeout here.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. The big black guy with the beard that has like the, that's him. That guy was so fucking cool to talk to, man.
Drake almost lost it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Larry. And St. Louis.
That was a bad shot, no time. 2 minutes left in the game, yo. Make your picks. You gotta lock it in, man. You got to lock it in. Who is winning the game? Pistons up 2 on the Bucks.
Here's the tip-off tournament. Game number 1 of 6, 100K on the line. It's gonna be a great week of NBA 2K.
7 seconds left. They're getting into their set super late. It doesn't give them enough time to make enough plays. Hold up, Joseph. Oh, that's a shot you gotta make, my guy. Come on, man.
Can they tie it?
Drake for 3.
Just a bit too strong, and here come the Pistons back the other way.
Yo, somebody has to make a big play. This is what I'm talking about the skills gap, man. I have a feeling some of these guys are shooting all whites, and they just breaking regardless. We'll never know. We'll never know. Unless they tell us in an interview.
See who can pull away.
5 to shoot.
Oh, that was a fantastic pass. Oh! That's clutch.
Might have been a knockout with that goal.
11 points now for the.
I'm not gonna lie. Guessing by the pace of this game, that might have been a dagger.
And he's nothing but nylon. The lead's now
left stick tease.
Bucks gotta stay under control.
1 minute left. Larry kicks it to the wing. Drake blow by, hits him with the snatchback. He fakes. Why? You could have took it. Kicks it to the corner. Drive inside. Gets rejected. What was he thinking? Far ahead. Zigzag cheese brings it up the court.
2:15 to go.
4 out, 1 in, pick and roll, kicks it to the big man. Joseph drives back to so far ahead. Some zigzag up top, hoping for the bull by pin down screen inside. Joseph with the pump fake. Horrible shot attempt. They get the offensive rebound and they call a timeout. Guys, this is make or break it season right here, man.
Ramo hasn't played well as far as
I can't even, because I haven't played on these sliders like that. I can't tell you what they could do better. Someone has to step up, man. These guys is bricking too much. You see him? That's what I'm talking about.
The Bucks.
That was some good rebounding still. Sellouts on everything. Combine sliders. This is not regular Pro-Am sliders. So what's he doing? I'm trying to see. What the fuck is he doing?
These final seconds of this quarter, show up and just give me something. Help nurse this.
Somebody was telling him like, "Yo, put your hands down, my man."
Scored the Bucks.
25 seconds left, man.
Here in the fourth. It was a 1-point lead.
Oh, the teams in the back. You can see the Raptors guys are in the back. I don't even know if they have an audience. It might just be other players in the back. There's Dimes right there.
Especially on the back of.
I saw Kenny, the Raptors GC player.
5 assists.
Word? They don't have an audience? It'd be like that in some Tekken events too. Oh! He stole it! Snatch back! Oh! He missed it!
Maybe should have taken the easy 2. Try to be the hero. Would have been amazing if he not.
Foul! They have to foul! Oh, the game is probably glitching. Sometimes it glitches and it does.
And then throw it away.
What is happening, man?
Can't blame him. He needed that shot. Would have put him within 2, but now.
Bucks still have.
Yo, Drake has to reminisce about this.
Trailing by 5 here. That triple.
I bet you it was an all-white. I went in and tell him I gotta find out one way or other if that was an all-white release. Leaning shot from long 2. GG. GG. Pistons Gaming wins the first game.
The first win here in New York City in the tip-off tournament here in Group A.
Man, he has a lot to think about, man.
44 victory over the Bucks.
Jeez.
And they grind it out. They won
that is a cell of massive proportions, man.
You know, really efficient play on both sides. A pretty low-scoring game right there, but you can really credit that to both teams playing some pretty solid.
Think about that, man. Now the Bucks are 0 for 1. So let me pull up the.
Come back from behind.
So this is what the schedule is looking like. 6 p.m. is the Cavs versus the Kings. But so the Pistons have 2 more games today. 1 at 8, 1 at 10. But more importantly, the Bucks have games at 7 and 9. The Bucks literally might have to win the rest of their games to make it out of pools.
Derek, and you look at it so far ahead, it was great. I think Rux was the key there. 3 of 3 from three-point range, had 11 points, and then the rebounding edge huge there, 29-11. That's how Pistons GT got it done.
Is he the guy? Or was that somebody else? Somebody in the chat said.
Sitting there, we're looking at Ramo. He's kind of like one of the main guys to go through. Insanity, not really known for the scoring, but all these guys were stepping up. Yet I'm so far ahead. Yeah, Joseph.
They need to fix the sliders. I tried to tell them, yo, but they don't listen to me or the community. They wanted to make it realistic. Let me find out Drake shot an all white, and I'll say I told you so. Because regular Pro-Am guys like Drake don't miss shots like that.
Rebounding statistics were going to be so. You need to capitalize more if you're Pistons GT with a second chance, but Rux definitely was a game changer.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the highlights. Here are the moving color pictures, Dirk.
The moving color pictures. That a sponsor?
So we're talking about the man Rux. He's sitting there from.
I cannot believe he hit that shot. And I'm pretty sure that was a green. That was a green animation, the one where you fly back like that.
We talked about his scoring load. Had a very, very slow game. Picked things up, and the entire turning point in this match came from.
Do you think 2K is gonna eventually put it at the 2K cam, or y'all think they're just gonna keep it at the broadcast?
He's gonna be one of these very emotional guys. As soon as you get him going, it's gonna hype the entire team up. You can hear it from behind us. They're beating on the backside of the chairs. They have the coach getting hyped up right here.
Outs should be banned. Why would outs be banned? Sometimes you step out, you should be. In fact, I feel like there's more force field than there needs to be in most cases. It's like a force field keeping you in bounds most of the time. It's almost difficult to get out of bounds, actually. That was a Curry layup package. Yeah, these guys didn't choose their layup packages mode. Nobody would choose that package.
Exactly how you need to here.
That one is called Circus.
Joseph, 10 and 14. Again, this is a guy picked in these later rounds. Okay, what is he going to be able to do? Stellar combine.
The 2 power forwards was 2 for 8.
He did. Point guard 9 so far. Had 16.
Even Drake went 1 for 6 from 3.
And on the side of Bucks Gaming, you played that well. Few mistakes that went on for Lord, though, he didn't get STL
Green and regular pro-am. That's what I'm saying, yo. Logically, it makes sense. Makes shooting difficult for the best shooter stand out. But in practice, it doesn't. Because what you're doing is you're making it nearly impossible for anybody to be consistent. Unless you're a robot, of course. And so when you reduce that consistency, you can't see players stand out. So they literally did the opposite effect. Well, we'll find. Maybe Drake just shot at work. Who knows? But he shot that in rhythm off a snatchback. Any comp player, that is a shot that you know well, right? Pistons closed well. They went 14 for 8. Their whole second half they did well. No teammate grade. Yeah, no team. They don't need a teammate grade in here.
This one's gonna be interesting. I mean,
they practice against other teams. Yeah, teams actually teams actually fly to one another. So Jalen is with the Heat. He told me they went to Orlando to play at the Orlando home, and they practiced on land for a while. Yo, this God of 2K guy, I actually played him last year for a tournament. There was a few $100s on the line, World Gaming Tournament, and he was the winner on the Xbox side, and he had to play me. And it was the first time all year I played Play Now, and he murked me. That was the only time I got a chance to play him because he's on Xbox, but that guy is pretty solid, man.
We were talking earlier off camera, Cavs Legion, one of the favorites here. You like this squad. How good of a squad is
these are probably, I think, the two top teams in the pool.
Yeah, you have the big names. You have Sick, who, like we said, he's the kind of story.
It keeps going offline.
He's a very angry guy when it comes down to it. I should have been picked early.
What do you mean? You mean the stream? My stream?
With him going that deep and they're able to get Hood, you're gonna.
It's on for me. I don't see any problems. Refresh and you'll be fine.
He's gonna be able to do that there as well. So I think one of the big things is that you have that 1-2 punch. And
Sup, email. I emailed you about an opportunity. Check it out when you have time. Alright, I'll check it out. Thank you for the 5. I haven't got a chance to check my emails yet.
One of the underlying stories is just going to be, can Sick kind of keep his head in the shoulders as things start to go south? Who's going to be the guy in his team to kind of step everybody up? He's going to be playing power forward. They've allowed another player to go over towards the center position for Cavs.
Yesterday when we were watching those guys scrimmage, I love the quiet confidence. They were sitting back, they were laughing, and they were winning by 26. So this is a team that's confident right now and pretty cohesive.
Y'all think we're going to see some blowouts?
And Kings Guard coming up next. Here
just
from
refresh. Yeah, refresh if it goes offline for you. I don't know why it does that. I literally called my internet company today and they said, yeah, hello, yeah, there's noise on your line. I'm like, y'all not gonna fix it? I have to call you to make sure there's no noise on my fucking line? They have a technician coming in a couple days, but it shouldn't be an issue. I stream on Facebook pretty consistently, and I don't have any problems.
Shooting guard Hood. Transitioning from the 1 all the way down.
I hit you on Twitter. Bet. Hardwood, thank you for the 2, man. I'll follow up with you after the stream, man. I'll probably just be kicking it watching the Raptors play. I'll hit you up then. Agent, we need some more 2K cringe. Yo, after this stream, I have a video dropping. I did another one of those Keemstar Drama Alert parodies about like some news that came out, man. I fucking love doing those videos because I'm just being ridiculous for no reason.
Point guard, this one you're gonna get a guy.
Who do you think is the best team? I actually think the Cavs or the Heat or the Raptors have the best team. But I don't know. From what I'm hearing, I talked to some of the players. The Magic, even on paper, like a lot of people wouldn't assume they had a really good team. I'm hearing they have a fantastic team. So what I'm being told is don't make too many predictions, agent. Alright? You might be surprised.
Live from the NBA 2K League studios in New York City, we'll have much more coming up after this quick timeout.
Who's gonna win? Raptors or Cavs? Raptors, man. They're home. What kind of question is that? I wish 2K YouTubers were commentators. Yo, Rage On! Which guys? Did you upload yesterday? No, I meant to upload yesterday, but I couldn't. I came back from Orlando, bro. I was exhausted. I actually planned on still uploading, but I accidentally went to sleep and the whole day passed. Did you guys watch the event, the Ninja event, the Fortnite event? What did we find out about that event? You get creators involved in big-time projects that have to do with the game. It's just gonna blow up, man. Ninja, Dr. Lupo was streaming it, and he was streaming it with, who was it? Courage was the other caster, and I was like, yo, they got the whole community involved in this. Literally the other day, Cypher, Ninja, there's a whole bunch of guys doing stuff for charity together in the community, all these events. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little different because the Fortnite community is super positive and happy. The 2K community, like most communities on the internet, can get really toxic depending on who you're speaking to. So I get why sometimes you might not want to mess with certain people, but I don't know. Hopefully sometime soon I can announce I have some plans with No, I can't even announce that. Man, I'm gonna leave that alone. I think that's in the next week I should be able to talk about that. Imagine Swante as a commentator. Yo, what's up, Soap? You're OG, man. I remember your name a while ago. Yeah, dude, Swante would be fucking hilarious. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my god. They would never let him on, bro. Especially after that Brian Mazik article. Oh man, they murdered him. Yo, chat, do you guys want to read the Swante Brian Mazik article one time? Just for old time's sake. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you might have missed out on the greatest moment of 2018, man. It was 2018, right? I think it was 2018. Yeah, it was. What's good, Triple OG? How you doing, man? What's good, Wes Breezy? How do you donate? Comment. There's an S button by the chat. There's no need to donate, but if you do, it's all love, man. I appreciate it. It's like a little money sign under the chat. Chris Move needs to be a commentator. Chris Move doesn't get involved with the community. I don't know if he'd even want to do it if he was offered it. Yeah, that guy on the right looks really happy, man. You see Infinity War? Nah, I'm actually gonna see it soon. I have free movie tickets from Cineplex, so literally, I usually wait till the movies die down so I can watch it with the empty theater. It's super lit. What's up, Haza? How you doing, man? Takopi, what's good? Can you imagine low commentating? I'd be in the DMs telling him, yo, if you guys listen to my podcast, which I linked in the description, you guys know about that, man. Yeah, I've been getting my emails. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have to put together a compilation one day. You said Matt Rux is thick as hell. Y'all weird in the community, man. Y'all weird. What happened to Swante? Alright, while they do this, I'll show you guys what happened to Swante.
Don't forget, throughout the NBA season or the NBA 2K League season for current standings, player bios.
Are you guys ready?
More, go to
some of you guys seen this before.
NBA2KLeague.com.
But until they start up the next game, this is the most entertaining thing you'll see. So there is this Forbes article that was written, right? And the second I found this out, I live streamed my reaction to it on Twitter. If you guys follow me there, it was the most hilarious thing ever. This was when they were doing like scouting for the 2K League, so it was around the time of the Combine period, I believe. And my guy Brian Mazik, I met him at the 2K event. He's a really cool dude. I disagree with a lot of what he thinks and like about 2K, but in general, I respect his opinion and everything. He came out with his first ever scouting report on Swante. And he said the most hilariously disrespectful shit. His strengths were this long. The rest of it is straight weaknesses. Falls asleep on defense. Constantly badgers teammates. But what made everything so funny after the Smush Parker comparison was this last paragraph. Let me read this out to y'all. If you tag a video or stream 2K Draft Me, you should be looking at the content attached to it and your channel as a resume. There's no way Swante or anyone else should be submitting this type of resume to a potential employer. If I were making drafting decisions, this video might as well have been tagged 2K Ignore Me, because that's what I'd be doing as a general manager. Swante obviously has something the public is interested in by his 126K subscribers, similar to him with... That wasn't even the lit paragraph. Oh, it was this paragraph. If you look at an hour of the early Richard Pryor comedy albums, combine them with audio from the Ku Klux Klan meetings, and splice them with Trick Daddies, I'm gonna skip that. I'm not trying to get demonetized in life. You'd still only have half as many N-bombs as you can hear from one Swante stream. If you then consider the number of times Swante or someone else on his team calls someone a, I think, bitch or fat ass? I don't know. It's a small wonder how I made it through this as much of a stream as I did. I'm still shocked he tagged this video. Yo, he literally went in on the guy. And it was the most fucking hilarious thing. Because while he was doing legitimate things like player comparison, Kelly Olynyk, or Ryan Anderson, or LeBron James, he gave Swante Smush Parker. Do you guys know who that is? That useless ass backup point guard Kobe had with the Lakers back in the day. Fucking hilarious, man. Just some comedy. And Swante was so infuriated, man. It was the most hilarious shit ever. For real. Agent looks skinny. You guys are weird, man. One video I look skinny, one video I look fat. It's literally every time I change my t-shirt, your opinion changes. Alright? I'm working on it. Best point guard Kobe ever had? For sure, man. For sure. Who won the miles every day bet with you and Swante? No, it wasn't me and Swante. It was me and Waleed. Also, Waleed didn't count his steps the next 4 days, so we didn't end up doing the challenge. I have a Fitbit with me most of the time, so I count my shit anyway. Those boys thick. I mean, they play games for a living, yo. Trust me, when I was living on campus and I had to walk this way, that way to get to class, bro, all kinds of activity, and on top of going to the gym and playing ball. But now I'm at home all day. See what I'm saying? Yo, I missed a couple donations. I'm gonna go back in a second. Weeaboo King says, Agent my G, you helped me through depression. I love you, bro. Yo, that means so much to me, man. I'm glad to have helped, my guy. I hope everything is straight. Dave Chappelle, man. Dave Chappelle helped me through some hard times. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Good luck with everything. I really appreciate the 20, my guy. Guys, stop calling me thick, man. It makes me uncomfortable. Yo, stop. I don't want to hear it. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say that because you guys are just going to go ahead and do more of it. Let me boot up the other donos. Chat, we have the Cavs versus the Kings next. I don't know how much you guys know about those teams, but for those who are more knowledgeable in the 2K League and they've seen these players again in the prime scene, like who do you have winning? Put it in the chat.
2K League. This is the tip-off tournament. All 17.
The tip-off tournament. By the way, for those who don't know, there's $100,000 of prizes on the line.
Take a piece of that $100 grand before all
and that includes like I think the first team gets $35,000, the next team gets $25,000. Of course, that's divided 5 ways. Or even better question, is it divided 6 ways? Does the bench player get some of the proceeds?
The Cavs, Legion,
Kings. That's a very solid question I need to answer to.
Of 6 today. Pistons with the big 49-44 victory. So
I would be kind of cheesed if a bench player who never played got like a few $1,000s of my money.
That we're about to see were really the favorites coming into this Group A as you look at on social media.
Cavs,
Actually,
Cavs.
just saw out on Twitter.
What's up, that boy? How you doing, man?
2K League, the Pistons.
Yo, Jeff Webb, I missed your $5, man, but thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it.
Victory coming back in the 4th quarter,
as they should be.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah. In case I miss any donations, I have the thing up now.
Our second game is set to commence.
Sacramento.
Cavs, Kings.
And of course, Cleveland.
They drafted off cheese exploits. Yo, Lance, there's no cheese in 2K no more. All the dribbling. Okay, let's see the archetypes actually. Pure slashing playmaker. A slashing playmaker at point guard.
Playmaker and what he can do to work it with Moody and Colt.
Oh my God, these casters.
Big 3 for the Kings guard. We're interested in seeing with.
You don't have no dang bench players for a video game. That's what I'm saying, yo. That 6-man had to just take a low-key L. I'm not giving no part of my bag to him if I'm on a team. That's just me. I took the shot for the win. Or I made the pass for the win. Or I spaced the floor to create that, you know?
Kings and Cavs.
Let's get, Sig very vocal about his
Where Braun at? I don't think he's on here, but that might be Rodney Hood.
Been a little blessing in disguise him and Hood together.
So there's no cheese. You can see he's zigzagging instead of momentuming or doing the regular 6'10" pure point forward stuff. Okay. We actually run that same play. That was a good shot. Silver Limitless. Maybe all white. Look, he knows all white. That's light.
Maybe a little bit of nerves.
Yo, let me boot up. I'll get the Twitch chat on the side of the screen.
Opened up a bit.
It's gonna take a minute for these guys to find their spot again. Not all of them.
What is up with these casters? No, the casters are fantastic commentators. I don't know, like, but for 2K, they just, I don't know if like. Oh well.
Oh please, anytime.
If you were in charge of the 2K League, what's a couple things you would change? I would put it on 2K Cam, and I would show shot meters for every shot.
Hood will bring it up. Out to 6. Sick will pop the 3.
Thank you for the 5, Evan. I appreciate. Bradley.
Bradley, we saw him scrimmage.
Bradley, you donated a whole $100, my guy?
That was yesterday.
God damn.
Confidence.
Didn't even leave a message. Hey, bro, you might have meant to donate 10 or something. Yo, that means a lot to me, yo. Thank you very much. Shout out to Bradley, man. God damn. That might be the biggest single donation I've gotten on stream. I've had like someone do like 6 or 7 in a row that totaled to like a few hundred one time, but single donation, I think you just got the record, Bradley. I wish I had some sort of layout to put you somewhere, man.
It's his first bucket of the league.
Let me put this chat down so you guys can actually see it.
First personal for God of 2K.
Agent, let me get 5, bro. Let me split the Bradley money with the chat.
It's a lot easier said than done. both teams will
I feel like I
find
just
out.
missed a dono.
Some big production out of those boys.
Colt will hand it off to
No,
Cook.
okay, I
Callaway
didn't.
gets it back to
I'm
Timely.
good.
Cook up and under, acrobatic.
Tough shot.
Can't get it
Yo,
again.
I fuck with Colt,
right
man.
there to put it
I have a
back
feeling
in.
Colt's gonna dominate in this league,
Exactly
bro.
what he did.
If you guys don't know Colt, he played for a team
that
called
play.
HG. They
Now with 4 points.
consistently
Bring it up
made
for the
it
Cavs.
to like very far in a lot of the
Toxic.
prime tournaments that people were running.
Got the green light
MPBA.
always. Misses his second 3 of the game.
Like he's a really nice dude,
Kings want
bro.
a transition. There's Colt underneath.
Inside, he's gonna eat. I got no doubts about that, man.
You hear that talking?
The Kings have a nice roster, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You wonder.
I think these two teams might be the two to make it out of
Can't get it a go. Here
pools,
goes Cook
but we'll
back the
see.
other way.
There's a lot we still have to determine.
Cowboy pulls the 3.
Brick, Colt on the boards, kicks it back in the corner. That's Colt.
And the Kings
Ah.
with an early 5-point lead.
100 for someone who keeps it 100. Yo, the way it works on YouTube is, did I miss yours, randomness? I'll look back on the thing. The bigger the donation is, the longer it stays there. So I never had a $100 donation, but I reckon it's gonna be up there for a minute on the super chat.
As he knocks down a triple.
Oh, I
there.
did.
With a
Randomness.
big-time
Thank you for
three,
the
cuts
2. You're my
lead
favorite
back to 2.
YouTuber.
Cook.
Appreciate that, man. It means a lot.
Shimmy shaking, gives it to Colt. He's hot,
Colt.
so he pulled the trigger, but he's gonna miss that
Colt
one.
is using
And
what?
here comes the
What was that
Cavs.
base? What was that base? I'm gonna guess jump shots for the rest of the game. That's my forte.
First for Colt.
And stopping that break.
Coach Jay with the 5, been a long time supporter, especially since I found out you were a Muslim.
10 to
My
8
go-to
right
2K
now.
YouTuber.
Colt with
Hey,
6
Coach
points
Jay,
already
man.
for Kings
Shout
Park.
out, yo. Appreciate that.
Coming up from Sacktown and Hood, straight to the rack.
That Hood guy, he could
Put up
hoop.
a ton of points
They all
for
changed their
Cavs.
usernames, so like Timely Cook and Moody is the same.
Every quarter.
But a lot of these guys, like, I have to like get myself reaccustomed to their
Nice 5-0
new
run by the
usernames.
Cavs. Cook.
Spacing is
Back
kind of
to
off.
Sophia.
Good shot.
Foya.
Base 8 money. Yo, Kings are putting in work right now, man. They're looking pretty nice. You see the offense so far in this game is a lot more potent.
Much more pace
than
than
the
we
last.
saw in the game 1 between these two squads.
Absolutely. I would imagine composure.
That was a good screen. That was a fantastic screen.
Factor in that as you see
Colt
just
got
easy
the
buckets.
first flop in 2K League
Red
history.
Sea goes right down the middle of the paint. 1-point game. Kings with the lead in the ball. Cook down to Colt.
Someone in the chat called them
Colt
come
able to
around
get it
comments.
go.
He's come around, come up
points already
commentators.
for
I'm
Colt.
cheese. What's up, Brandon? Agent, you gotta play with Wavy again. Wavy
really
wants to rematch me on that 1v1, and I don't want to rematch him because I know it kills him inside that I beat him.
Second or third option on this team.
Someone in the chat said Agent Zero for
Behind
Cassie
Moody.
2018.
But he's
That's
taking
love right there.
advantage of his matchup.
Bradley, yo, he
8
dropped
points,
another
2
50.
rebounds.
And as the absolute
I'm just trying to
those
block the
opportunities
super
you gotta
chat.
take
Yes, appreciate the jump shot, fam.
Gives it to Sick.
Yo, Bradley, shout out, man. That's 150, my guy. Jesus. Yo, you're outdoing yourself.
Pushing Cook.
I'll take it though, man.
Sophia! And he knocks down
Cash.
the second
Yo, that
triple.
guy is making his shots, yo.
He's not going to disappoint you. Kings fans should be excited for that, man.
7 points.
I'm not gonna lie, the Kings is looking nice right now. The Kings are
He pulls a quick one. Rebound Colt.
Worthing always in position for the rebound, up to Timely. The Kings probably, wow, that should have hit. The Kings have a high concentration of well-known competitive players. If you played in the prime scene, you know all these guys on the Kings team.
That would have been a big 3. Lead continues to be 5. for the
Make Bradley a
Kings.
mod?
20 to go.
I should, right? I actually don't know how to do it. Is there an easy way to do it?
Little hesitation.
Hey, there we go.
Sophia
Got you,
bleeds
Bradley.
on the outside.
Showing love, man. I don't know if I have any mods in the chat, actually. So it might be useful to have someone in here.
Don't have numbers. He's pushing
Anyone want to
anyway.
donate me 150? James says.
I think they'll put it in the backcourt set here.
Turn up
5-point
defense.
game.
I don't know who that is.
They want to talk about it here. Their manager Anthony steps in, just wants to.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine, I want you to just close your eyes, guys. What's up, Vortex? Close your eyes.
Here in New York City, we've already had 1 game played.
Imagine you're in the 2K League.
Pistons GT with a 49-44
There's 10
victory.
computer
So
setups right
now
here,
they're on the top
and you're
of
playing
Group
on one
A.
of them.
Which one of
And
these
there is
teams, Cavs or
$500,000
Kings,
on the line.
is going to join the Pistons at 1-0 in the group?
You shoot an all white
Great support
at the
system
buzzer
to have
for the
in
win,
Anthony.
and you miss.
Personally,
What do you do next,
great,
chat?
Great guy, very encouraging.
You guys got to answer the question. What do you do next?
Slight deficit right
I have
now,
Moody on my
obviously
friends
very
list. I
early
feel
in this
special.
ballgame.
Yeah, man. Moody's probably one of the most clouded Prime players. The Prime community isn't like that well known, but If you pay attention like you do, Muhammad, he's up there.
The Kings, when they get a defensive rebound, they
the
are
Cavs
ready
team is
to
thick.
push it up the
You guys are
court.
weird, man.
Outlet
Trust me,
pass
you
to
guys are
Timely
weird.
Cook, and he really knows how to make the show go.
I mean, we saw him come down on the intro. They were coming down with nothing but confidence, man. I feel like they're playing that way too.
Blame Ronnie. Someone's like killing themselves. Quit the team. Collect my check. That's a good answer right there. Just go ahead, collect the check.
Shoved it in his face.
Break everything. Some of y'all willing to get fired.
Lead is 3.
That's a good shot.
Puts up another. We got a
Damn,
foul.
he got bodied.
And that's going to be Moody. Knocked down, turn
You
up
throw away your
defense.
PS4. You're playing on PC,
Cavs will have
but I do understand what you'd also have to probably pay for damages if you did that. Blame Mike Wang. That's probably what I would do. I would find a way to blame Mike Wang. Doing some sort of discotheque.
Second on Cook. Team 4th.
See, like, I don't even know if these commentators know basketball that well. It's the second foul in the last 2 minutes.
They're going to send him to the line here.
How are they surprised he's going to the free throw line? It's the second foul in the last 2 minutes. Yo, come on, man.
4 fouls. Probably somewhere in my big packet. Rule sheet. 4 fouls. Put you in the bonus.
Y'all see that? I think it shows up.
And he knocks down
Yo, your shit gonna show up on the. I don't think he knows I'm streaming. I don't want him to say something potentially. I gotta mute my Skype now.
Well, he's now got 8.
Yep, knocks them both down. Full confidence. Bringing the squad within 1 as we wind down
Can't
the
be
first.
exposing, folks.
17-16 is the score. Colt, 18-footer, rims in and out. Rebound for Turnup, gets it to Hood.
I'm telling you. Oh my.
5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Bradley.
Little give and go.
Bradley,
there,
I can't even
Colt's
pay
right
attention to
there.
the game, bro.
The Cavs
Bradley,
are gonna
what's
take
up,
a
man?
timeout. So they
He
only
said,
got
I said I'm
3
gonna try and
remaining.
block the super chat. I'm not
Really
playing.
feeling how big this
Yo,
possession is
Bradley,
for
man.
momentum with 18 seconds left here in the first.
I really appreciate it. Bro, that's a total of 200, my guy.
There, Phil, and
God damn.
on the baseline.
Well, I think that's the right call to just go ahead and just
Jeez.
call the timeout again.
Yo, what's up,
Big
Vortex?
possession
I see you in the
towards
chat.
End of the first. So I make sure everybody's
Appreciate
in the right
that,
mindset.
man. Agent, you got a Lenovo? No, I used to have one. Hey, Aldo, thank you so much for the 2, man. I used to have a Lenovo. I moved on. I had a Dell my last PC. Right now I have an HP. What do they call it? HP. I don't know. Shit was expensive, but it's a nice PC.
Both with 8 points here in the opening frame. Talk to each other on the headsets. We mentioned before during the timeouts, the coaches.
Jesus. Yo, this chat does not hold back on Twitch. Bradley a 99 overall, man. Not lying about that. Why are you not in the E-League? I didn't try to be in the E-League. I'm having too much fun and making too much money doing what I'm doing right now to give it up. I want to play competitive esports one day. I don't know if it's on 2K or on a different game, but now's just not the time for me, man.
See if they'll hold it for the last shot for the Kings.
Timely Cook, triple threat position, very risky pass.
Transition Cavs.
Do you see, like on broadcast, you can't see transition that well. All right, yo, honestly, like I thought the Kings played it pretty well. The fact that they're down, the Cavs are doing a pretty good job.
So not quite able to get that last one to fall, but still.
What's up, Elite? HP Spectre, that's the one. Oh, what's up, broski? I didn't know you changed your YouTube name, man. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. I just put my shit on busy so like your shit didn't pop up on screen.
Cowboy passed up a shot.
Damn.
Took a dribble, but still able to knock it down.
Moving shot. That's a tough one to make. What was his build? Slashing playmaker? He might have like a 75 moving shot, man. Or like maybe an 80.
Big shots you're not expecting him to shy away from.
Actually, no. He wouldn't have an 80 from 3. Maybe like a 75.
Has to find a way to get inside this ball game. He's got 5 points, but it's been quiet. Turn up, 5 to shoot.
Oh, he got bumped. Inside, Hood. Kick it back. Kick it back. Worked out, man. I think he's a slasher.
There's Hood making his presence
Bradley with limitless money on Hall of Fame.
Sophia.
Yo, Sophia is banging, man. Let's get it. Dude is not missing.
10 on 4-4 shooting.
Oh, man. Maybe he's just getting lucky with all whites, but so far he's looking like he really knows what he's doing, man. Hood is...
Quick responses.
Can't give him the 17-footer. Knocks it down. Lead cut back to 1.
He just did the Sean Marion, man. Yo, you see the advertisements on the side? The reason they're making us play on broadcast? Crazy, man. Crazy. Agent, might as well buy his Popeyes, to be honest. Yo, Kid Kakarot, send me your address, bro. I'll send you some fucking Domino's, my guy. I would drop 1,000, but Agent would have a heart attack. Bradley, nah, I don't need no 1,000, man. Yo, showing love, bro. I appreciate it. 1,000 is too much, my guy. What's Hood's archetype? Honestly, like, who knows? Actually, you know. You can actually scroll back in the stream to the start of the game and find out. That's the best way because you can't. It doesn't show you anymore. I feel like it should tell you somewhere. Oh, that's a fantastic block. Shout out to Colt. Of course, Colt got the mohawk going too.
To shoot, gotta get it go.
Toxic, that's a good shot.
Still looking for
Colt on the board.
one of his
Colt
first shots to drop. He's 0 for 3. And Sickles
Agent is dumb thick press. Come on, man.
Tight battle down.
Is that necessary, guys? How necessary is that?
In second quarter.
See Colt, that outlet pass, and Sick.
Look, 2K can
really wrap him up, but a good job stopping the break.
For a second, we had 2K can. Slashing shot creators. He's a slashing playmaker, the point guard.
First game for both of these.
That's the only build I remember. Sophia, of course, is a pure shark.
He's been a stud so far, Scott.
On other games like Overwatch or League of Legends, you could tell by someone's appearance what character they're using. Damn!
Block shot.
On 2K, not so much.
Yeah, looking mighty human on that possession.
That's Moody and Colt. And the Kings.
Agent, what would you do if I dropped 10? Please don't drop 10 grand, man. Y'all gonna make me. I'm gonna have a breakdown tonight on stream. The chat is making me hungry.
Owning the paint right now for the Kings.
Loving what I'm seeing out.
Man, I wish I had some water right now.
Sensational thus far.
He was a number 31 pick.
They have open back headphones, man. I actually always wanted to try something like that out. All mine are closed back.
Really become that landlord on both sides.
Actually, it might not be open. I think those are just lines.
On the offensive side,
never mind.
Put together 12
those are just regular headphones. I lied to you.
Block shot as well.
He's not doing it alone too. Sophia as well has been hitting some big ones, up to 10 himself.
So Hood's got
in most esports, the teams are spaced pretty closely together.
But it's the combination
in this format, they're so far away they can't even like dap up
really
more than one teammate.
The load here for the Kings.
You know, Timely and Moody both with 0 points. Now you know that's not going to.
If you weren't doing this, I wouldn't be watching.
This game.
Actually, that goes the same for me with a lot of Tekken events. I just watch my favorite creator when he just live streams his reaction. I don't know why. You would think like you would prefer watching the actual stream, but weirdly enough, I just prefer to watch him. Hood is doing a lot of like zigzag left stick cheese drive. That's a take. Take it. Use the left hand. Actually, I don't know if they control their layups, so I don't know if he can use his left hand. Wow. Colt's there, of course, as always.
Gets it off the deflection and puts it in. He's got 14.
As always. Oh, we got a $5 dono. I need some toilet paper because I'd be shitting on these dudes. Yeah, that sounds like a Lil Wayne lyric. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Hey, Grant, appreciate it, my guy. I like your AVI.
Real deal. He can really fill it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Timely Cook. First person I've seen with some hippity hop action. Moody, base 8. Money. Long two.
Big shot here. He's been quiet. That's his first bucket of the game.
They're going to look for, again, to get him going quickly. Thus far, his team has been doing a sensational job.
Sick. Trying to get involved.
I'm not finna drop 10 stacks right now. Maybe another time. In no time is it okay to drop 10 stacks on a stream, my guy. You said that like, you know, some other time, bro. I got 10 stacks I'm gonna drop.
What's gonna think about pulling it out here?
That's a good pass. Good shot. Money.
Okay.
Yeah. Both these teams are really good, man.
Turn up defense, but can get that offense up there as well.
2 of 3 from downtown.
All right, let's see what set they're running. 3 out, 2 in. They can't space the floor because they don't have enough shooters. That's the problem. But it's working for them. They might not need shooters, especially if the shooting difficulty is too high.
6-point game.
What I was told was, one of my sources told me, because some of these teams couldn't practice LAN, because like for example, if your team is the Kings, you might not have any other teams close to you to practice on LAN. So a lot of the teams were practicing on All-Star Team Up. And they asked them like, what difficulty is closest to what we're gonna experience in the 2K League? And the 2K League told them Hall of Fame. So like they're playing on pretty strict sliders. I don't think that's best, but Like, it might just make sense to just pummel the paint and go inside.
Trailing by 6, Hood. Out to 6.
Oh, shoot that. Damn.
Back to Hood.
Oh, that's a good steal. Perfect time to click square.
Back to the Kings.
Up to Sophia. You know he's trying to pull the trigger.
It's the first turnover.
Yo, Bradley! God damn it, Bradley, man! Another 50. Get out my super chat box, bro. Oh my god.
The number 4 pick in the draft that wide open.
That is a total of 250, man. Yo, Bradley has to be stopped, guys.
Need a run here.
Dead ass.
It's sick. Able to put it in. He's got
They needed a run, sick, giving him the run.
Said Brad is sugar daddy for these.
This is where if you're the Cavs, you got to dig in.
Agent, you getting 2K19? Of course, man. Of course.
Not a great defensive team along the perimeter. Tough time.
Yo, Casey, stop trying to egg him on, man. I see you, bro. How you watch this? They're streaming it on Twitch.
Head to the line. That's worth noting. That's the 3rd foul on Sick.
Okay. Halftime.
Great draft for both of these squads.
That boy Colt is putting in work right now.
Kings, Moody, Colt, and Timely Cook. And the big 2 for the Cavs between Hood and Sick.
Oh, I thought he was going to miss it as he said that. Hey, Zeta, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
15.7 rebounds.
Yo, y'all being so weird, man. Why is the chat? Yo, the chat is... I got to stop looking at y'all, man. Y'all weird for no reason.
So your team defense is...
Bradley must be passed.
Moody? And the next thing you know, Colt's down low.
How will fouling out work? Teams foul out. I'm pretty sure it's just 6 fouls and you foul out like the regular NBA. Blow by animation.
Working.
There's space in the floor for whatever reason. The Kings are respecting it. Nope. That animation, by the way, drops with the 6'10" pure point forward on prime difficulty. Sophia is straight money.
Sophia's been sensational all game, and he's not.
You know what's weird? I can hear the crowd going wild, but it's not the crowd in real life. It's the 2K crowd in the game. But it still gets me kind of hyped. Good shot, good shot. Is he a sharp?
That's a big bucket.
That's a really big bucket. They needed that. 4 seconds left.
This last possession.
Cook's got to take the shot. Looks for Sophia.
Sophia. No. Oh, okay. Even Sophia has limits, man.
But a nice run there by the Kings.
They trying to run a broken 5 out. Exactly, but the shooting is too tough to run a 5 out, you know?
And they're enjoying.
Anthony said low gang grade.
Here over the Cavs. We got a lot more coming up from New York City. We're just in game number 2 of 6 today. We got 17 teams.
When's Tekken? I don't know. They actually just had an event a few days ago.
Coming up on the other side.
And I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm excited to go back and watch that. I'm not gonna lie. They only got 10K views. Yeah, 11K viewers on the stream. Just to put it in context, the first day of the Overwatch stream was around 500, 550,000 at the peak viewers. And as always, a lot of people are interested at first. They'll watch, but then like they're not really interested in Overwatch or the players, so they'll kind of tune out. Like I did. Like I tuned in the first few streams, but I don't really care too much about Overwatch, so I stopped watching. But the streams, because I follow this page, still pulls like 150,000 every single time around. So the 2K, this is day 1. This might be the peak or might be the average, who knows? But like, I tried. Just get the community involved. Try, you know, just do something. 12K is not bad, cause like, don't compare everything to Overwatch. Even the Call of Duty League might pull like 50K on the alpha stream if you combine both their MLG streams and their Twitch stream numbers together. Rainbow Six on a regular tournament might pull like 30K, but they stream on YouTube and on Twitch. But if they do an invitational tournament, usually invitationals pull like 120, 150K, a lot more. So it really depends on the esport. You know, not everything is gonna be like massive first thing. And so just being realistic, this could be a good starting point to build an actual esport. But unlike most esports that start on the ground floor, 2K isn't starting on the ground floor. They have all this funding from the NBA, who might set like unrealistic expectations for what they expect because they heard esports is the new thing and they seen what League of Legends and Dota 2 and all these esports were able to accomplish. But like, you have to give it time to develop. Still though, like I think a perfect number would have been 20K. If they could hit 20K average viewers, and who knows, maybe like when Dimes comes on or when Kuda comes on or some of these players that people know a little bit more in the community, then the numbers might go up, or maybe they just did a bad job of whatever the case is. I don't think like 12K is an embarrassing. I think 5K would have been an embarrassing number. If you guys remember, Road to the All-Star Game last year pulled 6K at its peak, and most of those guys were just My Team viewers. You remember? They were giving out locker codes, and so the My Team guys just wanted locker codes.
Shooting 61% in that.
So this is definitely an improvement from last year.
Fire right there. Wow. How did they pull it off like that?
This team is not for the weak-minded. I think we can go ahead and just say that one now.
A lot
just,
of talk and a lot of woofing over there from
Kingsguard. And that's one of the things, too. Like that, when this roster formed, you kind of look how they are. That's the personalities that they bring to the table. They're going to be able to get into the other team's head. So if you're not able to get somebody to counteract that hype,
Agent is just a gold digger. James, you wildin', man. Do a live stream of playing Fortnite. I actually stream all that on my Facebook, man. Type in Call Me Agent ZERO on Facebook, or just look in the description of most of my videos, man. I stream on there. I think I might stream on Facebook actually after I watch my Raptors game, after I do this stream.
And that's the thing, you give credit to the big men. They're actually shooting pretty
Shout out to my guy Dirk, by the way. Show Dirk some love, man. Boy, man, I remember just last year talking to Dirk, and like he was doing events here or there. He literally just quit his job recently, and now casting is his full-time job. He got 2 offers. He ended up going with the 2K League, and like he's just making moves, man. It makes me happy to see him. I wish they had Dirk actually casting the game instead of being the host, because Dirk actually plays and knows 2K, and I think he played a bit of comp too, so he knows all these guys. He would have been the perfect guy to cast. That's what I've been saying. Yo, that boy Hood is killing it, no?
We're gonna look at the statistics right there. Colt, he's having a monster game, but should probably be able to get that double-double here in the third quarter.
Where's Sophia?
7 for him.
Shout out to Sophia.
When it comes down to the scoring, but he's facilitating. He's getting everybody involved. 11.
Have you seen the Season 4 update? Yeah, I literally was about to play a game of Fortnite. I canceled it because I saw the stream start up, and then I started my stream.
Toxic is sort of that guy. He's gonna be
Screw LNU. He's been doing nothing besides I made a bet with Kevin Durant, not clickbait. Yeah, I don't know what he's been up to. No, Bradley. I told you no more donations, man. He said, Agent, are you ready? When do the Knicks play? That's a really solid question. Let me find out when the Knicks play, because my guy Kuda's playing. The Knicks play tomorrow at 6 p.m. Bet. 6, 8, and 10. No, 6, 8, and 9. I can't wait to see Kuda play, man. I'm so happy for him. For those who didn't get a chance to watch my Pro-Am videos, Kuda was the point guard on my Pro-Am team, man. He done glowed up and made it to the 2K League. I'm proud of him. Jalen, the sharpshooter on my Pro-Am team, Hood with a good steal. Jalen's on the Miami Heat. He was also on my team, too. Happy for those guys, man.
From behind, that was Cowboy. I was able to get the harm before they were
Agent, you should be in the 2K League. I wouldn't want to be in the 2K League. I said I would be interested in being a caster, and apparently, like, maybe I wasn't professional enough for them. I can see why, you know. The 2K League is trying to conduct themselves really professionally. You know, some esports are more casual, like Tekken. Like, the occasional shit might slip on the stream and nobody says anything, you know. And I think it's more fun that way.
For the number 16
like,
pick.
Who do you guys have fun watching more on the air? The commentators who is the most lit NBA? TNT. Like, they have so much fun. They're just being goofy, tripping each other, shooting basketballs, just doing dumb stuff, pranking each other, but also talking basketball. And they're casual, they're goofy, they're fun. They understand, they have knowledge of the game. And these guys are NBA legends. And so you have the most fun watching them.
That'd be pretty amusing if you just
see what I'm saying? Isn't it more fun to watch the guys like Shaq, Kenny, like
he said my forwards on
that's what I'm saying. For me at least, that's the way I see it.
The full 5 out there. 42-34.
I'm with you.
Still an 8-point.
Oh my God, timely cook. That was a fantastic steal. Oh my God. This might be a blowout.
Picking up where they left off at the half.
I'd watch paint dry if Eris was commentating it. Big fact. Big fact. Agents of the Raptors have any playoff chance? Be real. Yeah, they do. Izzy, just watch a few of their games and compare it to like last year's games. Not highlights, watch actual games to see what their offense is looking like. Massive difference. Plus, this year, they actually have bench depth. Instead of the Patrick Pattersons of the world, they have the Van Fleets and the DeLon Wrights. Yo, do you see the banners up top there, by the way? Of all the teams? That's dope. I didn't even notice that.
Sophia and Colt getting them going as well at 13 and 18 apiece.
Shout out to the Kings guard. Yo, they're not playing around. They really came here putting some work. El Grot, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Is Swante on the team? No, man. Swante got excommunicated from the league after that Brian Mazik article.
Lead. Kings looking pretty good. They're going to have possession here with just 45 seconds gone here in the third. Cook. Be careful there, big fella. Sit back to the point guard. He was trying to set a pick, and actually the ball came loose.
Bradley, me and you're going to have to talk.
A deep three. Can't get it to go.
Not quite able to bank that one down. Cavs with an opportunity here.
I wonder what's going on in Bradley's mind. What do y'all think Bradley's doing right now? You think he's kicking it on the sofa with the laptop?
In the bright spot.
Or do you think like he's in his computer lab and he got his headsets on listening to a Spotify playlist or something while he watches? Bradley.
Offensive rebound up and under. And gets it to go.
You might be going too far when I'm starting to lose track of how much you donated, my guy.
Now, again, you mentioned Toxic, and he's just yet to hit anything thus far. 0 points on the board.
Yeah,
God damn. Let's get a Bradley in the chat. Shout out to Bradley.
Here's some transition for the Cavs.
Man.
Hood all the way down.
Another 250. Yo, Bradley, not only did you just take the new crown of the top single donator of all time, you literally single-handedly just top total donator of all time, too. I don't do YouTube streams too often, so, I mean, there's not as much contest. I did a lot, not a lot, but I did like maybe 15 streams on 2K17. You murked everybody, my guy. Bradley love running his hands together like Birdman. King Kakarot, thank you for the 2. And Bradley, bro, thank you for the 250, my guy.
They want to talk about it. A quick 6-0 run.
Jesus.
A little shake and bake before you hit him with the jam.
Yo, I just got another $10 donation from Anthony. Get another video for Swante from me. You're my favorite YouTuber. Trust me, bro. Me and Swante always going back and forth. Anytime I need a video or he needs one, we're hopping on, man. We'll get some shit soon. Unfortunately, the last video I did with Swante, they demonetized that shit with the quickness. $500 total. Jesus. What's up, Cole? How you doing, man?
Has brought the Cavs back within
God damn it, Bradley. Bradley, bro, thank you very much, but we've reached your limit, Bradley. You are no longer allowed to donate. You don't really need to anyway. That donation is going to stay there for the rest of the stream, probably. That shit is $250.
What a run they just went on.
God damn.
Sick.
I gotta get back to the game, man. Hey, yo, someone fill me in on what happened. I missed the last 3 minutes of the game.
Really known for his
whoa, Cavs got back up. What happened?
But with Cole,
how long do you think the 250 will stay up?
They move sick to the
yo,
outside.
If your $50 ones have been staying up this long, yo, that 250 might be up for an hour and a half, maybe. Maybe more than that.
Behind the back, throws it right.
That was a fantastic steal. The Kings are bugging right now. And of course they're on the break. Easiest way to get a bucket, man, just leave. If you guys ever played us in Prime, my guy Legend is there in the chat. What's up, Legend? Legend knows, bro. We had Cortez on the leak at all times. It is the easiest way to get a bucket. Don't even need a half-court set if you got someone running before the possession even starts.
Great transition offense out of the Cavs.
And if you have good rotations and they get an offensive rebound, you can always make up for it. That one.
Yeah, that's going to be the hoop and the harm. Go ahead and flush that. He'll go to the line with a chance for the
Cavs finally put LeBron in. Someone in the Twitch chat just said the same thing. Legend of Dum Dum. Easily the most iconic video on the channel. Anthony, bro, another 5, man. Says, I bet, eat that Popeyes. Listen, man, I got Popeyes money for the next 2 months, man, just because of this stream. Thank you, stream. Y'all showing love, bro. I appreciate it.
Hey, I'm a sneakerhead for life, I can tell you that.
Let's go.
Yo, someone has 5 fouls? Who has 5 fouls?
2K now. 3-point game.
Man, they gotta play cautious. Blow by.
And then Moody.
He said it. He said the words. He said blows by.
And that's gonna send God a 2K to the line for 2.
Does he know about blow by animations?
Blow by, not looking too pretty. Moody though, able to respond.
Okay. Maybe they're not 2K illiterate. Maybe they're just like
2K. He's got the 11s on.
Oh, he has sneaker game too. He knows about the 11s.
11s that are all purple. You gotta know. You gotta know all these kicks, man. I can't have you up here not knowing.
I need to own all of them first. We're gonna talk about
that's a prerequisite, huh?
We're gonna talk about that.
You need to do some research.
I'm sliding down somebody's head backstage. Holla at me.
1 point game now. Kings have the ball in the lead.
Reactions. Stop it, man. These commentators are evolving. I know, man. It's like they're learning on the job. It's great.
There it is. Hold after 20 now.
What happened to your video yesterday? I didn't have a video yesterday. I uploaded I didn't upload a video yesterday. It was more like a reminder that I was streaming on Facebook. For those who are interested, I usually stream Fortnite over there. I'll occasionally do something like that. Not always. Maybe once every month or something like that.
Interesting mix-up of archetypes.
Can I have $10 to buy the battle pass? West asks.
Moody thought he was going to come.
Agent, how many times the commentator gonna say tomahawk slam? I don't think he knows what a tomahawk is. He's calling everything a tomahawk.
Step, but can't get the left-handed roll to go. Cook.
Good pass. Oh my God, what a horrible pass.
The 40-footer.
Moody thinking better of it.
Damn, that is not a 40-foot jump shot still.
Boy, they're gonna guard him.
They can't really space the floor because the Kings don't have shooters aside from Sophia.
Now. Good. Little set shot. No
oh
good.
Man, Kings are not looking nice, bro. Cavs coming back. Drive baseline. Yup, he'll get the blow by. Circus animation.
But won't fall. Forgot a 2K.
That looks so good. I wish they gave it to him.
Scott commentates Madden as well. Who's Scott? Chancellor. Which one is Scott? I can't tell. Which one is it? Which one of these two guys?
In the third, the Cavs have outscored them 15.
Put some Fortnite on the screen. Anthony, thank you for the $2, man. What a head ass. Agent, send us some Popeyes. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna give you guys a major hint for Popeyes eaters out there. Go to a Popeyes closest to your nearest mosque. I don't know what it is, but any Popeyes near a mosque is 10 times more delicious than other Popeyes. I'm just helping you out. Find the nearest mosque, go to a Popeyes.
Let's look at it again here, Phil. Little hesitation.
That was a good move.
Yeah, you got to see that again.
I'm mad they took out all the dribble moves, man. Give it to the folks, bro. Let them dribble. How else do you differentiate yourself from others, man?
Put the Cavs in the bonus.
Good is good.
I deadass needs a battle pass. I'm gonna buy the battle pass too. I'm gonna wait to do it on stream though. Nah, Waleed, I didn't go yet. I went to a different one, not the one you were talking about.
That's the most important thing, Moody.
That was a tough shot.
Hasn't taken a lot of shots.
Yo, Kings have not dropped the bucket in a while, man. Cavs are killing it.
Really feeling it this time, just a bit too strong.
I live in New York. How am I supposed to get Popeyes? You gotta find a way, my guy. I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta find a way. Step back animation, drive, left stick cheese.
It's a big possession for
That's almost a turnover by Cole. There we go. Finally a bucket from the Kings, man. Right when you thought the Kings were gonna run away with it.
Go along with those 12 assists, and he cuts the lead back.
What headphones do you have? These are my gaming headphones, Astro A40s.
Turn up. Good.
Beautiful shot. Man, Cavs are not one to be slept with. By the way, this Kings court looks fantastic. Do you see the new court designs? I'm talking about it in my video today. Oh!
They're showing up in these big moments, as is Cole. It's written right over his face.
Yo, talk about the contact dunk.
Got 22 now for the big fella.
Good passing.
Deep three, short.
Too deep. Possession for the Kings, a big one.
Agent, do I need a Facebook to watch the stream? I don't think you need an account to watch the stream, no. You're going to need an account to comment, though.
Here come the Cavs. 2 on 2.
Someone in the chat yesterday told me they just logged on their mom's Facebook. I'm like, yo. Anthony, $2. Thank you again, Anthony. Do a rage charge with Swante. I can't do rage charges because it'd be too much swearing. The one time I didn't censor swearing in my videos was on my last video, and they demonetized it. Anytime you demonetize a video, it doesn't show up on homepage, it doesn't perform as well. And then it just feels like you wasted your efforts on a video. So as much as I'd love to, because I do rage, right? Everybody does, especially Swante. I don't know if it'll be worth it, man. Yo, Weed M Boys, man. I don't know what you said, my guy, but thank you so much for the dono. Appreciate it. Yo, is that Avion the VC King in the chat? Oh my God, man, that's Avion the VC King. How have I not noticed you this whole time, man?
All smiles right now. Really feeling it with that 2-point lead.
Oh, man. Do you still stream on Twitch? No, I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while.
Now assert themselves in the lead, about to come out this timeout.
I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while, too. The last YouTube stream I did I think was at the 2K event before launch.
Somewhere that math is
More
right.
trolling videos for sure, man. Those are definitely my favorite ones to make.
Also 6 of 14 from downtown.
Let it rock.
I'm estimating.
All right, so the third quarter is winding down. Honestly, this game kind of just flew by.
So 13 to shoot for the Cavs after the timeout. 22 on the clock. Sick goes down to Hood. They try to ISO back to Sick. He's got Colt on him.
That's good
Back
positioning.
down to Hood.
Kick it to the
Up and
corner.
under. It gets
Oh,
it
he
to
still
go.
hit it.
He's got 29.
He's been so effective. That's the guy you're going to give it to. Not going to let you down. Even
The thing is we see stuff because it's on broadcast sometimes, but on 2K cam, if it's too zoomed in, they might not have been able to see the corner.
Back and forth action continuing down the stretch.
5 to go in the quarter. Sick's got to take a shot here.
Oh, that might hit. Oh. Corner specialist with catch and shoot. If you're sharp, that could hit.
Cavs up by 2.
Would have been a
Peace
big one
out,
for Toxic,
Izzy,
too. Again,
Izzy.
he pointed it out, has yet to
Raptors in
connect
6.
on a shot.
That's
It
what
was
I
not
put in my
something we were expecting
playoff
coming into
predictions
this.
too, man.
Part of that kind of that big 3 for the Cavs Legion.
I am Irish.
Toxic
Word?
0.
You can't censor on a live stream. Don't
Thanks for
expect
a
it.
good time to
Yeah, on live stream,
knock
you just
down
I'll say
his
whatever.
first points
If they
of the
demonetize it
game.
after,
105
most of the views come live, right? So it doesn't matter anyway. I don't even know if I'll keep this live stream up. We'll see how things go.
So 58-55.
All right, fourth quarter, man. 5 minutes left.
Pistons are already 1-0.
These are my two favorites to make it out the pool.
Over the Bucks.
That was a risky shot. Colt with a good contest.
One of these teams are trying to join him as 1-0.
Good foul.
Highlight that score you just
I hate when teammates don't foul like that. 'Cause that foul stops the fast break. It is so effective. It's just the way the game works. A lot of people don't do it though.
Off his nerves here in New York.
Fantastic pass.
Able to lay it in, and the lead has been cut all the way down to 1.
Yeah, no nerves on his part. Again, 14 assists, and that's going to make 6 points.
Hey, Anthony, thank you for the $1, man. I appreciate it. Oh, open! Yo, the passing is fantastic from the Cavs.
Make that 31 points now for Hood.
Good cut, keeping his team ahead, ever so slightly.
Set the screen. 4-out pick and roll. Pick and pop action. Worth and Colt, risky pass. No turnover though. Damn. He got bumped. They're bugging right now, bro. They chose a whole bunch of archetypes with no spacing. Safiya is the only person who can shoot. It's not working out. I mean, it was early game. It might have been that the Cavs just figured out their offense.
The table, but slowly but surely, Cavs picking it up.
Oh, he could have hit the corner.
It's going to be Cavs and Bucks coming.
I like that guy.
Nearly around
Fantastic passing. So many breakdowns. The Kings are bugging right now, man.
A bit of a back scratcher from Hood, and he's now got 33. Moody.
They got to make something happen now.
The lead's 5.
Safiya's been
Skill gap on 2K.
In the second half.
And 13 in the first.
Look at the dribbling.
In the second half,
nice.
Can't say the same about that big man.
He's got 26 and 9, one away from a double-double.
What's up, legend? I hear you saying that in your voice, man. Someone said legend has it. Bradley come back at $1,000 donation at dawn. If I'm still streaming at dawn, that'd be the miracle.
Step in and wrap him up. That'll be the 4th on Gone of 2K.
Crashing Line inspired me to pursue an education. What a guy.
Layup here in a close 3-point game.
He's an inspirational dude, man. What can I say?
You said it best, man. You know, action has definitely been aplenty.
That was a good cut, but Worth and Colt was in the paint. Good shot.
First quarter.
Oh, base 8.
8-point lead. The Cavs have scored back, and they have maintained this lead, trying to do so down the stretch.
Oh, that's a blocking foul.
Get fouled again by
Timely Cook. Just rude. Back a ball for me, dog.
33 points. Look at this again. Trying to set the charge. Nothing there, though. It'll be his 4th foul.
That's not a charge. What is the chat saying? Don't they watch 2K?
Can't get it going.
The animation is always a block.
He's got a double-double, folks. 26 and 11 now.
Not surprised the way he's been playing.
Worth and Colt is in the paint so much that it's difficult for the rest of his team to cut. And because they don't have enough shooters, the offense almost feels stagnant.
And the Cavs will have possession here.
And I think the Cavs aren't even respecting the Kings shooting anymore, aside from Safiya.
Something in the matrix there somewhere. 62 to 59. Sort of moving his body, somehow not making
Crashing Line's channel got deleted, man. He DM'd me about it the other day.
When you try to force it inside. Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic take. Bro, Hood is on fire right now.
35 points for Hood.
I'll tell you what, Hood's trying to
Anthony, bro, thank you for the $1, man. Appreciate it.
This guy's been
How many donations that been? Thank you, bro.
Good three.
Moody with the three. All right, yo, it's getting interesting. Cavs up 2. 3 minutes left.
Cavs are doing a good job of keeping him under wraps, but he cuts the lead to 2. Hood brings it up slowly.
Left stick cheese, beautiful.
And another jumper for Hood. He's got 37.
Shit.
Highest score thus far we've had.
Good moves, timely. Gets the blow by. Good take.
The left-handed jab.
You know, we were talking about Cook earlier, man. You know, really handing out those assists, but now getting himself involved. A little dirty right there. 8 points for him.
Come on, Hood.
Well.
The little man
Toxic
got up and threw it down.
in the corner. The passing is good on this team, man.
Big plays coming alive for his squad.
2-point game now. They give it to Hood. 2 minutes.
Gets the blow by. Got him a jump. That's a good take.
Somehow Hood gets it to go, and now he's starting to heat up with 39.
Starting to heat up. I don't know. He might be overcooked at this point, man. 39
Man, my
points.
neck. Good little stretch there. Anthony, another $1, man. Thank you very much, bro.
Gives it to Colt.
Down 4, bro. They need a bucket here.
And Worthing Colt.
Oh, the L2. He could have got by him.
Boy, like
he didn't want to risk the turnover.
Got away from the
Green the key. He had to go up. Rebound. That's clutch. Reset, reset, reset. Sophia! Oh! He's back! Colt!
Sophia, no. Colt, yes. We said it. Sophia's been a little quiet in this quarter, but Colt putting the team on his back. He's at 28.
Worthington Colt III. Trying to put the Kings on his back.
Yo, randomness. Thank you for the $1, man. He missed! Oh, now it's getting interesting.
Opportunity, Tyre to take the lead here.
Sophia almost turns it over. Timely drives. Oh, foul!
With an opportunity to go to the line and take the lead.
Cook really coming alive in this.
I'm not gonna lie. This shit is lit.
16 assists for the little man.
See? The more offense, the more lit. Don't reduce shooting.
It's coming down to the reason it's been such a tight game. Minute 10 on the clock. Big free throw coming up.
Really big free throw. Kings took the lead back, man. Minute left to go.
Hood. 1 point lead. 62 now.
Yo, we ran that play in Pro-Am before. Fantastic play. Shot just didn't hit. Unfortunately. Kings, he's on the break. And 1. Don't jump at him. They haven't learned their lesson. Yo, Mark with the $1. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, my guy. They're playing on PC. 48 seconds left. Hood with the floater. Hood is carrying, bro. Put the backpack on. Looking like LeBron out there. Momentum cheese. 4-out pick and roll up top. Timely Cook. Doing some hippity hop action. Snatch back. Drives left. Kicks it to the corner. Moody with the long 2. Breaks. Turn up defense got the board. Oh, man. They have a chance to take the lead, yo. Always getting good, people. HZ, thank you for the $1 donation, man. I appreciate it. If I drop 10 stacks, Agent, would you meet up with me and hang out for the day, bro? No, man. No, I will not do it, so do not drop 10 stacks. I will do some meetups in some cities. Depends where you live. Occasionally, I'll do like events and I'll tell people like, you know, but I don't trust me. I'm not going to donate to do Don't. That's too much, my guy. Jay, thank you for the 2, bro. Appreciate that.
That's the thing. All
right, guys. This is it.
That's exactly what you're seeing.
This has been really nice. Surprisingly, really nice.
Along with Sophia and Colt, because again, your top draft.
Yeah, you're right. This is a lot more entertaining than the first one, Deontay.
7 rebounds and 4 of 8 shooting.
Little twist that you're doing algebra right now. Look, you have to put it down for a few minutes, man. It's the end of the game, all right? The second this game ends, pick up the pencil. Improve your work. Alright, man. Who makes the shot, chat? Who makes the shot? Or who misses it?
Just hear the crowd in game giving it to him.
You got a good crowd here in New York.
5-out offense.
Joining this game, dude. Toxic.
Oh my goodness!
Cavs out with a 2-point lead.
Needed Toxic to show up. They've been looking for him all game.
Timely!
And Cook will tie it at 73.
But Cook himself again.
Yo, this is fantastic right now. They can go for the win. Call a timeout.
They hold for the final shot.
Or not. 5-out offense. Hood dribbling the clock out. Left stick cheese. Kicks it in the corner. Oh! Oh my goodness!
With 3.2 to go. It's a timeout.
What?
for his squad.
He did pop off in real life too.
Coming up a little short. Big time moment, big time play.
Take a look at
Yo!
They're all looking at Hood and Sick. The lefty knocks it down.
Damn!
Can't blame him for that.
Big man plays. These guys not playing around, bro. They came to get money. This is a really good game, bro. These are my two teams that I think are gonna advance. It's a really good first game matchup.
But the big shot was by Six, who finally got himself to double figures with 10. So
shit.
Here's the situation.
This is the most intense timeout. Imagine being in their position right now, guys.
In the game, Kingsguard trails by 3. We'll have the ball moved up near half court with an opportunity. They're going to have to set up a play. And here's who you're going to have to look out for. You're going to have to look out for Cowboy and Sophia. Those are the two shooters. You don't have time to get a quick.
All right, so they have to hit a 3. And they don't have any shooters except Sophia. They're running 2 off-ball screens up top.
3.2 to go. Cowboy takes it from half court. And that's how it will.
They took a half-court shot for the game.
6-73.
That's a tough way to go out, man. It really is a tough way to go out.
They moved to 1-0. They joined the Pistons. They're at the top of
man.
And they should be feeling mighty confident about that. You know,
wow, that was a fantastic game. I mean, very underwhelming finish. I think the very last play, like, really? But I guess sometimes, you know, shit happens. GG. They're playing on PC, Will. Man. Dare I say that was an entertaining game? Let me pull up the bracket one time. So next up on May 1st is the Cavs versus the Bucks. So the Cavs just finished playing. So we've seen all these teams play, the Pistons, the Bucks. So there's 4 teams in this heat. HZ, thank you for the $1 again, man. Racking up the dollars, appreciate it. Inspired Minds, thank you for the 2. Just smoke weed every day. Appreciate it, man.
The crazy thing about that entire situation,
I think the Cavs would beat the Bucks, but who knows? Maybe the matchup will be different. They'll try different archetypes.
The biggest 3-pointers of the game, though, you had Toxic. He was able to hit one of those, and then the game winner went over towards Sick. But I mean, you're starting to see that 5-out offense that they went with Hood, and in that last sequence,
they don't do a lot of 5-out. Surprisingly, not nearly as much as we do in regular pro-am.
They're going to be 7'1".
Probably mainly because
quickness where you can keep up
3-point shooting isn't as good in the league.
So you have to have some sort of help, and they played that one perfect. They got Sick open for that game winner. That was a hell of a game too.
Yeah, you look at it, man. I mean, Hood, 41 points.
Damn.
Done inside, outside, and then Sick sticking that 3 at the very end. Let's take a look at the highlights. These moving color pictures.
That guy, Dirk the Caster. Yeah, that's Dirk the Caster, man. Nobody in the chat can disrespect my guy Dirk.
Like I said, they ran the offense through Hood. He was able to take players off the dribble, but then you start
inside.
To see
that's a very difficult shot. That usually doesn't drop on regular.
He's just going to have that speed to keep up. But you can see the emphasis that they're putting down.
Look at him, bro. Laying up on 3 players.
The offensive animation to get the posterizer on the smaller.
Yo, Hood was lighting it up, man.
Hood, not only was he great.
Yo, you got to feel good about yourself if you light it up like that to make the game-winning pass.
He showed up in the scoring line.
He was like a magnet.
What you're expecting from this Cavs.
Pull up to Chicago. I've been to Chicago a couple years ago. I haven't been since, man. Thank you again for the 2. I love the city.
To be honest,
last time I went, it was a lot of fun.
Kingsguard ended up outscoring Cavs by a large margin. I think they dropped 23 points in the second quarter.
I wish we could get these replays, man.
The players from
you know how fantastic that would be? And the game-winning shot right there.
The trash talk that was going down between these guys.
Man.
But down the stretch, it came down to those few plays. Those guys leaving their matchup
that team
to shoot
is
from
serious,
the corner,
yo.
and that's what led to that win for the Cavs Legion squad.
Hood, 16 points.
That's Anthony Morocco's team, man.
25 big ones in the second half. Toxic a big 3.
Good call on pausing the algebra. Told you, man. You can restart on the algebra now until the next game starts up.
Join the Pistons also 1-0. So Cavs Legion.
Please go to Ireland to do a meetup. I've never been to Ireland or anywhere in Europe, actually. I've been meaning to go, to be honest.
With one of the winning members.
Yo, Agent, it's my birthday. Turn up. 410, man. Happy birthday, my guy.
What a game you
do
guys
something special for yourself.
What was the mentality there at halftime?
Never give up. You know,
it's
a long game. We knew that, and you know they were trying to get in our heads, standing up. We stuck in it.
41 points.
First
that's
round
nothing
pick.
New for you.
I give all credit to my team. You know, I made some really bad decisions in the first half, and they stuck by me. So all props to my teammates this game.
I know a lot of folks out there on Twitch chat. They want to know, why didn't we see Sick at center? Why did you move him outside? Was that because of the big fellas down low?
Yeah, we heard Worthing Cole was going to be on the athletic rebounder and Moose was going to be on a pure rim. So
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit.
Sick at a power forward, so you guard Colt. Unfortunately,
so
got into foul trouble really early. We had to switch it up, but it worked out for us.
Well, you guys moving to 1-0, but what about the excitement of just you guys
I'm
coming
gay.
from Cleveland
Daniel,
to New York?
congrats,
big scene.
man.
It's crazy that we're here.
I don't know what
the
you want
lights
me to
are
say.
on. You
What's
gotta
this
be ready.
plan? I usually
What
play on PS4.
do you see here in the rest of Group A as you guys move on?
Oh, we just beat a really tough opponent. All props to them, you know. All respect to the Kings. The job's not done though. You know, we got to face the Bucks.
If you guys
right
remember,
now, I'm pretty sure, and then the Pistons later on. So our job is definitely not done.
41 points for this man right here. Let's go back upstairs to Larry and Dirk.
41 points for the big man there.
If you guys watched the draft, Hood was, I'm pretty sure he was a first-round pick. I remember his interview because he came off with a lot of confidence. And, you know, when you come off like that, you got to back it up because people are just going to clip the shit you said in the past and bring it up when you fail, right? Like, remember when Derrick Rose called the Knicks a big three? Remember that? I remember that. People can clip that and bring it up afterwards because you lied. You made a fool of yourself. But he backed it up, bro. Also, those hoodies are fire, man. I could wear some Cavs Legion hoodies, man. You just send me a couple of those. And actually, maybe not. The Raptors are facing the Cavs. Y'all gonna have to send it to me after we eliminate the Cavs. Can't be wearing that during the series, you know. 250 timer is ridiculous. I know, right? What I tell you, Bradley, is gonna be there for an hour and a half.
You still have STL locking it down at small forward. Power forward is going to be
the intro.
And the big man down low.
I see you, Larry.
Bucks Gaming, ladies and gentlemen, trying to make it 1-1 on the day.
Fear the deer, guys. Get in your seats and lock
When's the next gym vlog?
Our third matchup, 3 games today.
How many more games are tonight? Let me bring
We'll come back with much more from the NBA 2K League studios in New York City with the third matchup in Group A.
I'm actually most interested to see the Kings and the Cavs play this series. But this is going to be a defining game. If I'm not mistaken, the Bucks lost their first game, right? Yeah, they did. So if the Bucks lose to the Cavs on this game, then they're out. They lost 2 games in pools. There's no way they could advance to the next round. And their team loses a chance at... Oh no! The Bucks won! Right? Or they put this in the wrong order. Yeah, the Bucks did win. So that goes for the Pistons. Never mind. The Bucks are straight. I'm feeling this, yo. I don't know. I feel like it might be a lot of content, though. Like, they have day 1, 2, 3, and 4 for each pool. Like, while they're doing that, let me just bring this up. So this is day 1. Easily, like, the most difficult pool is going to be this one here. Because these guys have 1 extra team in this pool. So there's, I think, 5 teams competing for 2 spots. On these other pools, there's 4 teams competing for 2 spots. Of course, I'm excited to see my Raptors play, so I'm going to be tuning in on May 3rd. On May 2nd, I'm tuning in because I want to watch my guy Kuda play with the Knicks. And on day 4, I'm curious to see how Dimes does. And Winner Stays On. Winner Stays On doesn't have any comp experience, and for a lot of people, he was a question mark. So I'm curious to see how the Grizzlies' first-round pick proves as well. And of course, my guy Jalen on Heat Check Gaming. You know, Famous Enough and his team are gonna. Famous did his research, bro. Most knowledgeable 2K Pro-Am guy. Can't doubt him on that, man. The Bucks lost. Yeah, I just got it right. Come to London, fam. Yo, I'm gonna travel sometime over the summer, man. I'm gonna just like have a few weeks where I just travel and get ahead on videos and shit. And I'm definitely gonna come to London for sure. I haven't been there before. It seems like a pleasant city. Hey, peace out, Waleed. Pistons won, W. Damn. Wait, what? No, they didn't. They lost. They lost. Yeah, you wildin'. Agent, will he live with you? Nah, he stays here a lot, but he doesn't live here. When did the Knicks play? Knicks play on May 3rd. Let me get you the time, because actually I'm kind of curious too. So today is Tuesday. They play on the Thursday. No, they play on the Wednesday. I'm tripping. At 6. So these are pretty early start times. May 3rd, a Thursday 3 p.m. start time. Oh wait, hold up. The Grizzlies play people. Oh, these are Group D matches begin on this day. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Damn, I feel bad for Group D, bro. They got a lot more competition. It's gonna be tough. Of course, first round pick Dimes went to the Mavs. Also, I think Fab and Pacers got the second round pick, unless I'm tripping. So the first and the second round pick match up May 4th at 5 p.m., which is gonna be another interesting game. I'm kind of excited for a lot of these, man. No, Fab was Celtics.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that
Pacers
follow
got
button above
Wolf
our
first
Twitch
round, right?
player for
I'm trying to go
notifications
off
on
memory
when
here.
we can go live, and you can follow us on
I'm not
Instagram
mistaken.
and Twitter with our handle at NBA
Come to Salt Lake City,
2K
bro.
League. Welcome back
I'm
here
not
live
gonna
to the
lie to you,
NBA
it's a
2K
pretty
League
bad
studios
season, but I
in
saw
New York
Logan
City.
Paul's
Larry Ridley,
vlog one time.
Dirk here, high
He was in
above
Utah. Not
the
gonna lie, bro,
court
that shit
on
was
the
fantastic.
Perch, and we'll get used to
I'm gonna have to come to Utah
this scene up here, man.
They can see us there for a second. I was gonna like point to the camera. Hey guys.
You inspired me to come out.
You can say hi, Mom. It's okay.
We have like the perfect view. Like that's what we have down
Peace
here in
out,
the
Del.
studio.
All right, let's take a look
Celtics,
at
yay.
the two teams
Had
that
to
will be
correct myself,
matching up here
Minty.
for the third game.
I don't know
It'll
why
be
I thought it was
Bucks
the Pacers.
Gaming and Cavs Legion. Give us a couple of nuggets on those Bucks.
So, I mean, like we
said
said,
I'm hella
backs
quiet.
against the wall for Bucks. They found them in a sticky situation
One.
when it came down to playing Pistons
One.
GT. So they're sitting at 0-1, as we said. This
One.
is going to be a must-win. And you honestly,
One.
you could
One.
almost give them an advantage when it comes down to
Okay,
this
there we
matchup.
go,
They
that's
just
better.
watched that last game between the Cavs.
I wanna see
and
Utah
so
would
that's
compete.
something they can
Word,
try to
me
take
too.
away those notes. And that's where it comes in big for your manager, who's also helping
Look at
out
that
with
guy
the
using
players
a
getting those
clipboard as
reads
a
and how
mouse
they're going to play.
pad.
And I think it's just going to be the target's going to be focused in on Hood. How are you going to stop
Who
the
won the
spot on
Kings
offense?
Cavs game?
Cavs
You
Legion,
missed
they
it, three
switched
cross.
the side
It was
of
so
the court
intense,
there.
literally
They're
down
the
to the
home team.
wire.
Couple of things you're looking forward
But the
to
Cavs
here
won
with
it,
the Cavs
man,
Legion.
late game.
I mean, just keep carrying that momentum. It was a very, very close game, and it came right down to the
the
stretch.
Cavs are
but
right back
that's
at
what
it
that
again
final
for another
offense is going to
game.
do. It looked very shaky at the beginning, and Hood even said that himself, that he might have just been costing the team a little bit, but they still were able to rally behind him in that situation. So if you're just able to get those consistent play, what you saw in that second half of the
8-0, I
Cavs,
gotta
if
go
they can
now.
replicate that
Battery's
one,
gonna
go
die.
strong
Alright,
in the
peace
first
out,
half, where it's
Mr.
not
M.
just
Thank you
relying
for
on that
watching,
one
man.
person to
You've
score.
been on here
That's
literally
where this
since
team
the start
starts
of
to
the
get very
stream.
scared. They're shooting for 2-0, which
Jacob
almost
said
puts
you
them
gonna
in
cover
a
the Raptors.
not a
I have
guaranteed
some
spot,
shit
but
coming
a
up I
very,
can't
very
talk
good
about
position
yet.
to try to go on for it to finish out top of this group.
All right, guys. Yes, we're going to get going here from this beautiful studio in New York City. The NBA 2K
I'm gonna turn my mic
Studios
back
here in
up.
the Big Apple.
Hopefully
We'll
it's
come
fine
back
now.
with much more with this matchup.
1, 2.
After this quick timeout.
1, 2. Whoa! All right, that's better. HZ, thank you for the $2, man. Agent greater than 2K, appreciate that, my guy. Bradley has spoken. What did Bradley say, man? I missed it. Oh, he said, "What's up to Connor?" He's a legend in the chat now, huh? What's with dude's ears? I don't know who you're talking about. I like this beat, man. I need to use it for a video. Is it copyrighted? How many games will it take for the Raps to win? I think 6, but we'll see. Hey, Neko, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Whew. You know who I feel? I really thought that Dirk was gonna be like one of the casters in game. He's more of like a, what's the word for it? I don't know. Anyway, this is the schedule. So the tip-off tournament is right before the season starts, season begins, and in the middle of the season, they're gonna have 2 similar tournaments. And then of course, it's gonna be the playoffs. So it's gonna be interesting. They're literally stopping the season to do like a tournament and then re-continuing the season. Teams only with 2 weeks of practice. I think they, especially the Cavs and the Kings, they look pretty good for 2 weeks of practice together. You only have so much time to try out new stuff and do plays and shit, right? Especially because a lot of these guys didn't even get a chance to play with these builds, practice with these builds, because they were practicing on All-Star Team Up. This game mode that the 2K League is playing on, this LAN private matchmaking, it only works connected on the same, like, it doesn't work over the internet. So you have to be in the same area as the person. So some teams travel to other teams to play and practice. But aside from that, like, these teams only got a chance to practice in... You know what? That's a really solid question. What is the point of these teams being located in their respective cities? Like, why would you move to Utah or Miami if you could only practice LAN?
And now you got the Cavs.
I guess eventually they'll have online functioning for it. Because you might as well just move everyone to New York.
Let's first take a
right?
look at the Cavs. They'll be in the home court this time, and it's going to be interesting to see if they move some things, and yes, they will. Sick will be the center.
Wow.
He's going to be an athletic finisher. They're going to move Hood.
So Hood was using the shot-creating slasher the whole time.
Shot-creating slasher. So there is the two-man game for the Cavaliers. Now,
Toronto's
if you
beating the
look at
Cavs.
Bucks
simple.
Here, Phil.
That's a big fact, FSL.
We know this team can
when
play
the Mavs
great
playing on the last day,
defense.
I believe that's May 4th.
They gotta get Larry more involved.
Oh,
Great
look,
with
they
a great
finished
game,
warming
but
up.
Larry really needs to be the one to make it happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got to see a little more production.
Hey, peace out, Chris.
Drake had an excellent game. And what we saw in the opener, they just fell a little bit short. But you know, with your back against the wall, how you respond early is going to tell me a lot about this team.
Hood moves around like a point guard for a small forward, man.
Hot win. They got a lot out of Hood now.
Hot Pockets, Rocket Mortgage. I didn't even know those was like.
Most productive game,
yo, 2K is getting the bag, bro.
That game.
Think about it. The stream is pulling 10K live viewers, and you're getting paid advertisements from Rocket Mortgage, all these companies. Bro, I drop a Prime video with like 150K. I don't get no sponsors. And it gets. Isn't that crazy to you? I need the connections 2K has, bro.
First peak here at the Cavs Legion.
Good drive.
Oh! Went airborne. No call. And here come the Bucks back the other way.
Why did he say no call, man?
Little 8-footer and he drops it.
I don't know. There's gonna be some stuff the commentator says that just triggers me, man. Because obviously it's not a foul. It's just a choked contact animation dunk. They need more scoring. I know, man. They toned down the shooting. So the scoring's gonna be low in some of these games as he bangs a three. Kobe used to play for Toronto. I'm so excited to see Toronto play, man. What's up, Stacks? How you doing, my guy? That's a good drive. Fantastic rotation from the big man. Drake has to redeem himself. Y'all seen game one, right? Drake has a lot of work to do, man. Especially with Hood.
Favorite coming into this Group A. Maybe overlooking the Bucks here. Got to be careful about that Sick in its natural position.
It's paintball, man. As long as you're playing on the combine sliders, it's paintball.
As we said the last time we saw him, relatively low scoring. I don't imagine this is going to be the case.
You can't even really do pick and pops or nothing like that because there's barely any three-point shooters. Everything's a pick and roll. Good take. Yo, that guy Hood, man.
Quick 7-0 run for the Cavs.
Makes it look effortless.
Agent, just say momentum, momentum. If I was casting the game, momentum, behind the back, momentum, snatch back, momentum.
Scored 41 points.
Pass that a shot. That's a risky pass.
You gotta love that humble attitude. That goes a long way.
Yo, chat. Who y'all have winning this game, man? Spam it in the chat. Who y'all have winning? I didn't think players would be trying to take charges and steal inbound passes. Did you? Yeah, I mean, I kind of I played against many of these guys before, so I kind of know how they play. But I mean, it's combine sliders, right?
That's the main matchup here.
Stealing inbounds is a surprise, though. I didn't see that coming. Yo, thank you so much, HZ, for the $2. I appreciate it. The Cavs, Bucks, Cavs. Damn near everybody said the Cavs. Where's Kuda? Kuda plays on the Knicks, man. He's playing tomorrow.
Had St. Louis in the corner.
Hood with the steal. Damn, almost a clear path. Good foul, Larry.
Phil, does this Bucks team think about?
I don't know, bro. Drake has a lot to do to make up for the last game.
Two-man game at the top. But they need someone that can knock down that corner.
Good pass. Yo, Hood is just making every decision, man.
They really need to evaluate how that scoring process is going because they need points.
Is it a best of series? No, this is pool stages. So there's 4 people in this pool: the Bucks, the Cavs, the Kings, and the Pistons. 2 of those teams are gonna make it to the next round. It's gonna be an elimination tournament. So it's basically one team that's gonna go 3-0, and then one team that's gonna go 2-1. And since there's 4 teams, I think that's the only way it can go.
It's a nice steal there by Drake. Wrap him up. That's the first foul.
So you have to win 2 or more games to make it to the next round, and you only play 3.
In the defensive area, they know how to put a lot of pressure on their opponents. You see the result right there with the turnover.
I was talking to the MPBA guys who were I'm broke as fuck now. Hey, AC again, bro. Thank you for everything, man. Another $2 donation. Peace out, my guy.
The big time jam.
I was talking to the MPBA guys who was helping the Bucks team draft.
Lewis was the corner, LA
and
was the rim. He went right to it.
There it is.
Wow, I don't know what that release is, but it hits. What is that release? Does anyone know?
Team when they play this lineup,
it looks like an amateur release.
Can put a lot of points up.
Like an amateur 6 or something. I don't know.
Really a tough.
Anyway,
ask for
this
any
Bucks team
team
has a
in the
good
league.
roster.
Drake.
I think as the season goes on, the meta will change and teams will find what works best, and they'll get more practice with these builds and under land. So I'm assuming things are going to be better.
St. Louis, 2 to shoot. Drake's got to force
But
it.
until then, I don't know.
Good rebound there by Turner.
I'd be surprised if the Cavs lose
The
this.
defense though on the Cavs.
1:40 to go. 11 to
The
8.
thing
This
is
game
that
number 3.
he's left stick cheesing for days. That is fantastic.
Push there by Hood.
And jam number, who knows from Hood? He's been laying it down.
Lay him down.
The thing is they know he can't shoot threes because he doesn't have a three-point shooting build. But he's still getting these dunks.
Again, 5-point lead. Early in the first. Giving Hood all kind of room with that archetype. They know he's not going to take a long shot.
I thought that was a travel.
So St. Louis getting a
Good
play
shot.
room. Two-K can pull it. And Peroxide with a big rebound.
It's released 1 million. Thank you so much, Daniel, for the intel, man.
On that exchange.
Minute to go in the first.
Drake
Bucks
needs to
really
make
need
his
a bucket
shots.
here.
He definitely does.
And Drake gets
There we
all
go.
the way
That's a
to the
good
hoop and
take.
lays it in.
Ask for it, you shall receive. Drake delivering.
4 points, 2 assists.
He wasn't that bad last game. He just missed the last shot.
Here in the opening.
Who knows? It might have been all white.
From this Bucks gaming
Good
team.
shot. Good
They
positioning.
really
15
like to
feet out.
slow
That'd
it
probably be
down.
green.
Well, that's where they're at their
What's your
best.
Twitch name? I don't use Twitch anymore,
when
but
the
it's
half
Call Me
court
Agent
set.
00 on there.
Lead still
I'm pretty
5.
sure it's the same as my
St. Louis.
YouTube.
To Larry. Bang. 15 to 2.
Everybody's
now.
leaving the big man open
That's what they
at
need
the top
from
of the free
Larry.
throw
4
line.
points. If you can throw
So
it
pretty
down,
much the
down
entire
low,
chat has the
pick up
Cavs
Jay
winning.
at
Bet.
Near the top of the key. They'll have some success here this afternoon.
Absolutely, and he's just getting started.
Oh, how is that not a turnover? How did he
Somehow
make that?
Kisses it off the glass.
You see him looking around. Wanted to foul.
Got to get up, man. They're not going to
Man, dude, Hood, bro. He's gonna be
give it
MVP
up.
candidate for this
17-12
league,
now.
bro. For
Final
real.
15 seconds of the quarter. Bucks can hold
Good
for
pass.
the
He
final
probably
shot
should have
if they
shot
wish.
that.
To Larry. Passes
Hey,
out of
Haitian,
it,
thank you for the
almost
5,
over
man.
precision.
Said I appreciate your vids, fam.
We got a
Thank you
foul
very
on
much,
the
bro. I
baseline.
appreciate it, man. You're
They
looking
had
out, bro.
a foul to give, and they'll
Who's not
use
even a
it with
rookie?
4 seconds even
Yeah, don't
on
do that
clock.
Ben Simmons shit here, man. When will the commentators advertise VC?
by
Bro,
5.
that will be the most hilarious thing if they started to do that.
See if they work a shot for Peroxide here. Oh, he's going over to precision. The 3. No.
That was a 2.
And that's how the first quarter will come to an end.
They had to get it up.
Where's
quick.
Dimes? Dimes plays on the last day.
A lot of time left on
I
that
think that's
clock.
May 4th.
17
Last day of
12.
pool play, May 4th. He plays on the Dallas Maverick team.
This Cavs team looking to pick up where they left off.
He almost got by him. I don't know why he passed it. Good rebound, Peroxide. Passes it up. Yo, Drake has a lot to prove, man. Come on. Rhythm dribble. Drives left. Open for 3. Hey, you got the roll.
Shooter's touch, Phil.
Let's go,
They
Drake.
teased him a little bit, but it rewarded him. That's some good space and just let the long 3 fly.
7 points now for Drake. Cuts the lead to 2. Nice. Pick and roll.
I guess everyone's a rookie, right? Yup.
The defense.
So basically, whoever's MVP gets Rookie of the Year,
Maybe they wanted to
right?
say it twice, but Cavs gonna call the timeout.
This algebra is a struggle. Little Twiz, man. You got about like 10 minutes to work on the algebra before the 4th quarter comes up, and you got to put it away, man. So just keep grinding, my
So
guy.
we'll call a timeout here.
Is everyone an equal overall? Ethan, they're using the builds from the combine. So,
Of course, the Cavs
yeah,
now
is
at
the
4.
answer, I guess.
And this is
If
where
you
the
played
managers
the
get
combine,
involved. See Anthony
this is
there.
exact builds.
If you're just tuning in wondering how that process worked, no in-game coaching, but when a timeout is called, they don that headset and they can communicate with every member on that line.
Yeah, just because they're not making eye
Who
contact.
dares
doesn't
to
mean they
lag the
can't hear
game?
'em. Really just
When
a
is the
great
Cavaliers
encouragement,
Raptors game? I think it's at
you know,
8 in 30
someone
minutes,
that has
actually.
that sort of 50,000-foot look. At
This
what's
is looking
going
like a
on
whole
in the
different
game.
game. Yeah, because of the sliders,
At this
right?
point,
It's
these
played
guys
very
know what
differently
they're
than
doing,
regular
but
Prime. I prefer
someone
regular
to keep
Prime,
that
to be honest.
cohesiveness.
I like what you mentioned there, the encouragement.
Even
aspect
with
of
all
it,
the
because
5
you
out
need
and
that
shit.
even when your team is down, in the case of the Bucks right now.
The more offense a game has, the more exciting it is. Part of the reason why the league in the late 90s, early 2000s outlawed hand checking is because it was slowing the game down. Players would get beat defensively, lack of lateral quickness in the NBA, and they would hand check to keep guys in front of them. As they banned it, and it increased the offensive output. And now, especially with the three-point shot, so much and the NBA is growing and growing. Leagues like the NHL or even football are trying to find ways, especially baseball, to speed up the game, to make it more interesting, right? In basketball, the NBA has that with these high-scoring games now. I just feel like 2K just went backwards, and what they should be doing is making it more exciting by increasing the shooting. They also make it more skill-based for the shooters in the game, so not everybody is just mashing in the paint trying to get these easy layups and standing dunks.
And that's why he's making those shots count too.
It's part of the reason why the NBA is blowing up, man. It's exciting to watch. A lot of offense.
Yes. Especially from
Cavs are winning.
Two, Drake and Larry.
They ain't though, but all right, Adrian.
Sick now.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Hi, Agent. Where's my mod? Thanks. Please put these kids in line, just like Twitch. Got you, man. What's up, Brian? It's been a minute, man. How you doing, my guy? Is your laundry water still black? Bro, ever since I made that video, I haven't done laundry in my house, man. I just go to Walid's house to do laundry.
It looks like he did go for the gym, just fell a little short, but still able to recover. He's going to head to the line.
I could have made it to the NBA, but I turned it down to be an elementary teacher.
Knocks down the free throw.
Hey, elementary teachers, they make a big difference in life. I still remember my grade 2 teacher, man. She was the coolest teacher ever.
15 to go in the half.
It was the saddest shit ever. Y'all want to know a really sad story? I'll tell a sad story before the game gets really interesting in the fourth. My teacher's dad was a part of World War II. He was in the Canadian Army. And she brought him to school to give us a speech. And the speech was about perseverance, and it was just like a speech you would give to kids. I was in grade 2 at the time. He gave the speech, and like we did this whole little chant thing, where we chanted with him. It was the coolest thing. She's still, I think, one of my favorite teachers. No, I don't know about my favorite. There's some contests now. High school had some pretty dope teachers. But literally the next day, guys, the next fucking day, we found out her dad passed away. The day after,
here trying to get back in this thing.
It was the saddest shit ever, man.
Scored the Cavs by 1 here in the second. Drake.
And she was my favorite teacher for a while, for a really long time.
There's Larry.
Top 3 for sure.
Jumper for the big fella and a rebound.
Never forget, man.
By Turnip.
Hey, peace out, broski.
Good push.
I'm surprised the Bucks are keeping it this close. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man.
26-22, 3:17 to go.
Advertising Hot Pockets, I'm dead. I'm using XSplit to live stream. Cavs are winning this because of LeBron. I don't think he can carry that much, man. You know? That's crazy. Did you smash? How is that what you took away from the story, man? No, I did not smash. Like, she was old as hell. You know how much laws I'll be breaking? Jesus, I was in grade 2, man. What's wrong with you? Legends never die. That's a big fact, man.
It's majority of the scoring and can't get it to go and stick with another rebound.
We've seen a few of those fall for Drake early on with the 3.
Hood is doing a lot of left stick cheese, bro. With that Sean Marion looking ass release. I see you.
These two teams are shooting well, but
a lot of teams might end up copying the Cavaliers play style because it's working.
Peroxide finds St. Louis.
Good screen. He could have maybe took that.
Pulls the 3.
That was a stupid shot. Wow, boards. Peroxide. Money.
Knocks down the 3. Big time shot by Peroxide.
That's what you want to see. Drake not shining.
Top 100 2K players and he left the cheeses. Lydell, he doesn't really have any options because he doesn't get a chance to choose his animations. 2K chooses them for him because for whatever reason they want to make it realistic. But he can't choose his animations.
Didn't want to get a shot blocked or lose the possession. We're gonna have a foul on the
if he could choose his animations, I've played against wait. Hood, no, Hood is an Xbox player. He's a top player. I've seen a few of his streams before, especially if you watch MPBA, you've seen him. Like all these guys, when you watch the 2K League, it doesn't look as impressive as it would look in regular Pro-Am because of all the changes and differences in the league than just regular playing Pro-Am. That's just the way it is. What's up, Mason?
Looking for too. They don't want teams to get out.
Hood driving, yeah, risky dribble.
There by St. Louis.
Another turnover, and he picked it up.
It looked like it might have been going out of bounds.
Come on, man. If you're playing on land, there's no reason you don't have enough time to not make that decision.
Got his hands on it and made it.
What's up, PN? How you doing, bro? Tayshawn, what's good?
I was wondering that too, but
I would have loved the regular season. King, there is a regular season. They're doing a tournament to kick everything off, but they have a regular season, and they have 2 tournaments in between the season as well to shake things up.
We'll give it to Larry.
I don't know what the schedule looks like on the regular season. It might be weekly games. I'm not entirely sure.
It a 1-point game.
I don't think they actually uploaded the schedule yet, so we don't know.
Halftime.
120
Ranked, unranked. Bradley, man, I love that you watch the videos, bro. It's been on my mind, trust me. Risky pass.
Here come the Bucks. They got an opportunity to take the lead. Drake.
Beautiful moves. Good moves, Drake. Down, missed shot.
Can't get it to go. Sick with a rebound. 1 minute to go.
Drake gonna be in the G League after this game.
That they're getting, however, though, again, attributed to that great
so both these teams won their first game, which means they could still lose this game and make it out. They would have to win the rest of their games, though.
That's worked for Cleveland is having the opportunity for Sick to hit that.
That does not go for the other teams.
Larry lost the handle. Here come the Cavs.
The Pistons and the Kings have to win the rest of their games if they want to make it.
And that'll send them to the line for the bonus, so they'll shoot 2.
Bucks lost. They didn't lose. The timetable earlier just said.
Winding down this second half.
I remember. I'm gonna type in NBA 2K League on Twitter.
Having out there for free throws.
Literally, the fucking graphic they showed that the Bucks won.
Take a look at the replay here. Got a foul there on Drake as Hood makes both make a 3-point game. Saw a lot of the teams that like to let that animation play out.
Who won? What?
Just to get a little bit of breather from the action. And Larry got rejected by the side of the goal.
Yo, I'm trying to find it. The 2K League Twitter tweets so much. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, and that's the thing about playing on home court.
Pistons won, bro. They lied to me with the graphics, man. What? Why would the graphic lie? They literally showed us a graphic giving us wrong info earlier. That is crazy. That is. Do you remember in the chat, guys, when I said the Pistons won, and then you guys were like, no, Asian, the graphic says the Bucks won. I was like, oh, okay, the Bucks won. Fuck me, man. That's a good move.
And I don't think it's going to count.
They're not going to give it to him a little too late on the release.
That's crazy. I'm not drunk. I'm telling you what the graphic showed me that.
Last game we saw going into the second half, an 8-point deficit this time.
I said that the Pistons won, and then the chat said no, agent. Look at the graphic. Graphic fully says otherwise. I'm like, yo, the graphic does say otherwise. I guess the Bucks won.
The Alienware halftime show coming up next, so stick around.
Y'all can't play me like a fool, man. I seen it with my own eyes.
Fade resistance and uses
remember Drake missed and then Goofy? Exactly.
The first time, every time.
This is making me so uncomfortable.
Forever.
All that makeup, Jesus. What was that ad? Was that an Old Spice ad? Do you see the score? It says 49-44. It makes it seem like the team on the left is the Bucks. See what I'm talking about? Don't start with me, guys. I'm not tripping, man. Hey Google, set the studio lights to 100%. Pistons are highlighted. Yeah, but remember before the Cavaliers were highlighted, we didn't know it. Nobody's seen the highlight, man. Listen, you know what? I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Is it halftime? Is that what they stopped for? Is halftime? Bet. Drake getting so much heat. He playing it like the game he's been playing for 8 months. I know the game is very different, and they haven't had as much time to practice. Remember, has your thoughts changed, guys? Who y'all got winning? Spam it up in the chat. What you smoking? I want some. Tristan, I'm not smoking anything, man. The GOAT is Andre Bragnani. Fuck that guy, man. Don't let this distract you from the fact that the Avengers blew a 5-1 Infinity Stone lead. What a head ass. If the Bucks lose, they out. Yes. So if the Bucks lost their first game, if they lose, they're out. You know what? That makes the game a lot more interesting to watch now. All right. So now there's stuff at stake here. If The Cavs win. They officially have 2 wins, which means they make it to the next round. If the Bucks lose, they're out. Shout out to Alienware. Computer's so big, nobody in their right mind would buy one. when you could build your own PC.
2K League Studios in beautiful New York City. It's the Alienware.
I don't have short-term memory. Listen, man. You guys corrected me when I thought it was the Pistons.
It is Cavs Legion with a 32-27.
Cavs are up 5. Remember, the Kings were up at halftime in the last game, and then we thought they were going to run away with it. They were up 8, actually.
Has been able to do with Drake and Larry. What did you see so far in the first quarter? First and second quarter of the first half.
One of the big benefits to Bucks game in the transition that they made, I went down there, dropped them down the note. So earlier it was going to be a shot playmaker, what Drake was going to be on. They're not going to have that three-point shooting efficiency that you're going to get when you have sharpshooter in your build too. So he's made that transition. I think just the way that we're seeing Drake play is kind of one of the biggest things going forward. He's a guy who loves to take the players off the dribble.
Shout out to my guy
Dirk, man. He's been finding a lot of open shots here today, but he's not been able to hit them. Basically, if you have that build where you have that shot creator, you have the playmaking in your system, you need to be able to just hit from mid-range. You're not going to be able to do damage behind the arc. So I do like that.
My guy Dirk is killing the game, y'all.
The third score from the side of Bucks game, which has kind of always been that concern, he's kind of disappeared here in this one.
Yeah. Been a close first half. Numbers across the board, points, rebound, shooting
percentage. It's the 2K League, man.
Close, and that's why we have a 5-point game. Let's take a look.
Raptors have the best bench in the league. They indeed do.
Legion.
Yeah, getting it in transition. I mean, that's what you really expect from a guy like Hood when he's going to be running at that small forward.
Look, they're showing all left stick cheese. Left stick cheese. Pass inside. Now, I don't know how this hit. That's just a crazy shot. I'd be mad at 2K if that hit.
Fair credit to STL. He's putting his hands up. He's trying.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's going to be one of the hardest things. We like to call it.
Wow, he did a fucking
game. You throw that ball down, it's going to be so hard to tip it. You just need to make sure you're pressing square at the exact right time.
The best way to play the combine is just to get in the paint, man.
We don't have to give credit to him, but I mean, once he gets down there, you're starting.
So you got to find unique ways to just get yourself open down there.
What can Bucks Gaming do to get back in this game and maybe take?
What's up, Will? How you doing, man?
First win because 0-2.
Asian, how did you go undrafted? I actually didn't apply for the draft,
playing
man.
Good defense, but now it gets down to the point where you might have to throw a little bit of a double team. They're not running the shooters.
You think trading should be added to the league? Yeah, somebody actually asked that question, and the league said that they weren't going to do it for year 1, but they're considering it for future years to trade players around. I think that would make things more interesting.
Right now, let's go downstairs to
the Kings game was intense.
Intel
yeah, it was. I'm hoping this one could be just as intense.
Scott, Phil, guys, take it away for the start of the third quarter.
What's up, Dorian? How you doing, man?
As we move into the second half here in the
How triggered was I, Daisy? I don't really care too much anyway, but it was more like a lost opportunity, you know? It would have been crazy to get it.
Keep their wits about them and keep it to just a 5-point game.
And that's exactly what it's going to come down to, keeping their wits about and keeping that composure up. Only, again, a 5-point
I'm just curious, what do they do during the break?
Any kind of deficit that
like, in real life, I understand the athletes have to take a rest. They're moving around. Like, fingers don't get tired, man.
And sick.
They just have a break for the sake of having a break, I think.
Not quite able to get the fall.
Gets acrobatic again.
You're missing the Raptors game. I'm gonna catch the second half of the Raptors game a little bit later.
49-44. Really a must-win here for the Bucks.
Corner.
If they're gonna have any opportunity.
They don't have enough communication, man.
And the Bucks actually are gonna call a timeout down there.
Or maybe the guy in the corner couldn't shoot because he doesn't have a good archetype.
Timeout. Still 4 remaining for both of their squads. Just watching that first half, Phil.
Low-key, those couches look uncomfortable, man. You need to give me a gaming chair, or like a regular office chair. I feel like, you don't sit in the couch and play competitive, man.
Has been relatively quiet. I'm expecting a little more from him. Just 1 for 2 on his shooting thus far, with 1-3 made. He's going to be a big part.
Chat, how many points is Hood dropping by the end of this game?
To get something going from the outside, especially when Drake.
Them thumbs get tired, player.
Draws that defense in. He's looking to hit a shooter.
The break is for advertisements. Exactly. But they don't even advertise anything. They have like one Twitch ad. That's it.
Really in the defensive rotation to give.
They don't even advertise anything.
Nice job rotating.
A million. Because I don't even know how much that is. He didn't put commas in there. Avion.
Because they know
59, 40 plus.
Gonna try to take it to the rim.
What he got now? That's actually a really solid question. Honestly, if I had to guess, I think he has around like 18.
Relatively a non-factor thus far throughout this game. Could change though.
Drake.
Drake is using that left stick cheese now too. Back to Larry, 18-footer, money.
Knock it in. The lead's 3.
A smooth shot, smooth.
So do you see the chat on the Twitch stream to the side? What they're saying is they're just zigzagging. 2K was worried people were gonna be annoyed about momentum behind the back cheese and all that. I think that's why they removed it. But what's better, that or zigzagging? Because you can't take zigzagging out the game.
These are two incredible organizations.
They're not going to change things now. It's too late. But it's just something to think about.
102 players, 6 per team. And we're here at the tip-off here in New York City.
What do you guys think the bench player is doing right now, chat?
You can get a taste of that 100K.
What do you think he's up to? You think he's at the game? You think he's at home twiddling his thumbs? You think he's just waiting for someone's thumb to be fractured so he can get subbed in?
That's this weekend.
Yep.
And then we'll be diving fully into the season that carries us all the way to the of August.
Some L2 cheese.
Have all the action right
Good
here
sweep right there. Good roll. I like that play they just ran.
Certainly do that.
And a drive.
Stay alive.
Everybody's just stuffing it into the paint and it worked out. Eating Popeyes, okay. Algebra homework got dropped off. Look at Cheeto dust off his thumbs. Collecting a check. Tristan, once again, that is the correct answer. He is indeed still collecting a check. That is crazy.
205 from downtown.
That is a turnover.
Fine straight. Gives it to Larry.
Contact dunk. Oh, he could have went up. 4 seconds.
4 to shoot. Gotta let it go.
Oop.
And it's blocked.
Yeah. Good defense from the Cavs, man. Cavs look like they might be running away with it, y'all.
Had to let it go. Goes right out of bounds.
Thinking about getting a better jump shot. Beating off.
Spectacular defense.
Fortnite and PUBG League. Bro, a Fortnite League would be crazy. Guys, the publisher of 2K. Okay, so this video game is NBA 2K18. The developers are Visual Concepts. The publisher of the game is 2K Sports. 2K Sports is owned by the company 2K that's owned by Take-Two. Take-Two is owned by a company that not only owns Take-Two, owns Ubisoft, owns Epic Games, owns all kinds of people, owns parts of Activision. It's crazy. Their name is Tencent Games. I just recently found out about them, which is crazy. I feel like I should know all about this industry already, but I don't. Tencent Games owns Take-Two, right? So you understand what I'm saying right now. Tencent Games owns Take-Two. Tencent Games also owns Epic Games. Epic Games develops Fortnite. Tencent Games invested $15 million into Fortnite esports. They announced it like last week. That's crazy. They make so much money. They said apparently it's the biggest gaming company in the world. I think it's based out of China. It owns literally every part of gaming. It also owns, like, if it owns Take-Two, that means it owns Rockstar, the GTA 5 game. It owns 2K. If it owns Activision, it owns Destiny. It owns Call of Duty. If it owns Ubisoft, Watch Dogs, Rainbow Six. What don't those guys own? That's crazy.
See another look.
Type in Tencent Games, T-N-C-E-N-T on Google. You'll be surprised what you find out. Nobody knows about these guys, but they're such a big player. That's crazy.
And he moves ahead and knocks it down.
In the meanwhile, Cavs extended their lead to 10.
10-point game. Sick now with 19. Leads all scores.
Man, Bucks don't have a lot of time to come back.
Gets around the
charge cheese. I'm cheese.
Trying to draw it there, but got a 2K. Finds Larry. Larry to Drake. Foot on the line.
Oh, Drake, come on, man.
Unable to connect.
Do they own CSGO? Not that I know of, no.
Snowflake.
That's some Illuminati shit. I know. You know what's crazy? Here's a funny story during the timeout. Tencent Games actually saved Ubisoft. So for those of you who are in business and you know what a hostile takeover is, Ubisoft was about to be a hostile takeover by some French company that wanted to take over Ubisoft, and apparently that French company was gonna run Ubisoft totally different. And we just seen Rainbow Six make a comeback. They're trying to come back with For Honor, Division. Ubisoft is like in a good spot right now. Tencent Games literally bought like 10% more stake or 5% more stake in Ubisoft to save them from the hostile takeover. And then they have like a hands-off approach. And so they literally just gifted Ubisoft the most beautiful blessing, because otherwise Ubisoft would have had a majority owner that would have done some reckless shit.
Big win over the Bucks.
That's so fascinating, man. And that's a company that owns 2K.
Really the most important game of the day thus far, because you have the Pistons at 1-0. You have the
Jake is trash and a disappointment. Y'all gotta give him some time, man. I don't know. You can't call nobody trash just yet.
Definitely.
To see if they can be one of the 2 teams to move on from Group A.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting one coming up as we continue on with this.
Oh, he had position. Here. Maybe done like a quick little drop step. Oh, he got stripped.
So if this is a thriller, a 10-point.
Watch out, dog. I'm French. So is Ubisoft. Ubisoft is a French company who was about to get taken over by another French company.
That?
Tense.
That's crazy, yo. Tencent owns Riot Games too. Really? Yo, that's fucking crazy. I didn't know that. That's reckless, yo. Agent 1 2 mods do. I'm pretty sure they're allowed to ban people. I think they can time people out. But that's about it. So if someone's saying something reckless in the chat, you can get banned by them. Wow, great rebound. Yo, this Cavalier team is nice, bro. Their defense is nice too. They're holding the Bucks to 31. The Cavs are performing really well under pressure. Larry takes it right to the 10. Good take. That's not Larry, that's STL. Monopoly. Tencent owns PUBG too. No, they don't. Are you lying? Nah, you lying. They don't own PUBG.
Get themselves involved.
I would absolutely agree with that. They're going to need a little more production.
What?
Now all these guys trailing by 10.
What the fuck?
Going to step up.
They need to stop.
Fuck! Oh, he could have took that.
And the Cavs Legion are going to take a timeout here with 1:28 to go. And
say word! I didn't know they bought Riot Games too. Bro, that means they own all the biggest games in the world: League of Legends, GTA 5, Fortnite. My goodness! Oh my God! They own Rockstar too. Yeah, yeah. Rockstar is under Take Two, so they own Take Two, which means they have Rockstar, which includes Red Dead Redemption, GTA 8, LA Noire.
A 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and then we had a 15-15 second quarter. But now the Cavs have busted out once again.
Look at all the cameras they have everywhere. Just take a notice around. Like, those are lights behind them, but they have cameras locked and loaded everywhere, man. Yo, even the crowd looks bored, man. The crowd looks dead, yo.
Game 43-33.
I think the crowd is just families and like players. I think so. I don't think any fans are allowed to come. Maybe they are. I need to find out. Maybe I'll go to a game or something. Chiller, they don't own the whole thing, but they're like, you know, they're at the meetings, right? Shoulder meetings. That's still really impressive, man. What is your team for the Overwatch League? I don't really have a team. I watch that Overwatch League super casually.
Peroxide now. Get a pick from Larry. Got to pull the trigger.
They're Chinese. Yeah, they are Chinese. I remember they're the reason that 2K Online exists. The Chinese version of NBA 2K. Tencent Games is the reason that exists. Because they want to bring the 2K games to
a little bit more for some offense.
Yeah, we got a little bit of an out-of-bounds situation there with the inbound.
Did he kick the inbound ball?
And now the Bucks are going to have another possession.
That's just horrible luck, man.
8.4.
A very big one for them as well.
Drake. Boy, a 3. They could cut the stain to 5.
Wow, they can. Pull up!
No
These guys are passing up open threes, man.
Hood is playing well off.
I like the meta on regular Pro-Am better. I'm not going to lie. Kick it back.
Got to give it out to Larry. He can't. Stolen by Hood.
Cavs defense is on point.
Good steal.
Fortnite is fucking driving me crazy. Me too. The game is really laggy for me last week.
No. Off the mark.
Peroxide up to Drake. Drake gets bumped. 4-out pick and roll action. Doesn't go anywhere except to Peroxide. Peroxide baseline drive. That's a bucket.
They can't buy a bucket right now, Scott.
Wouldn't you guys love to see if that was an all-white release right now?
Larry's got 14.
I would.
Drake's got 10. And Hood
no
takes
way.
A 3. Not that kind of archetype.
Shoot your shot 2017.
43-35.
Looks like the Bucks straight up gave up. Only down 8. They can come back. Fourth quarter, man. If they don't do it now, it's never going to happen.
You're not too discouraged. You're only down by 8. But again, Scott, you said
Tencent does not own Take Two. Yeah, they do, man.
They had multiple opportunities.
I mean, Chima, I just learned about them. Maybe you're right. I think they own part of.
St. Louis will drive in on Hood. Back out to Larry. 5 to shoot.
Drop step. There we go.
Larry
finally, we see a post
6.
move.
Show the ball. Can't get it go. Rebound sick.
Got it up and over, but could not get it to fall. Right at 6.
Yo, this Cavalier defense is serious. Look at these low-scoring games.
21 and 8. Quick shot from Sick.
Quick shot right there. I think that's base 11 on very quick, that release he just did.
Close to a double-double.
Yep, only 2 away on the rebound side.
14 and 8.